Hello, hello, and welcome along to episode 53 of Beldania. Today we stand on the precipice of life and death, otherwise known as on the edge of the treasure room of a white dragon. And today I have playing with me Bruno.
Hello, I'm playing Rosania the Vaesalor, Circle of Stars Druid.
I have Joe.
Hello, and I play Hennick Littlefield, a halfling farmer and bard.
I have Rico.
I am Rico, and I'm playing Torrin Goldenbrand, the Dragonborn Paladin.
I have Jamal.
Hey guys, Jamal here. I'm playing Chiavo, Leonin Order of the Scribes Wizard.
And I have Josh.
I'm Josh. I will be playing Sebastian Belmont, the Abjuration Wizard.
That you will. And just a reminder, we are in a very cold, icy cave, about 2/3 of the way up the upper peak of the Shoulders of the World.
Gathrak.
Yes, a very large mountain. As you guys are peering through into the treasure room, seeing the icy white breath spew from the large dragon in front of you, knowing that you must cross across the treasure room and behind him to get up to where the Duke is. What are we doing? What are we thinking? And how are we coping?
Something tells me we don't have the resources for this right now. We should recuperate and restore.
Well, I mean, the Duke's been trapped up here for some time, and there was no telling we were going to get here just now. So I suppose in that sense, there's time that we could wait. But I am a little concerned about whatever the heck was confusing back there about. There seemed to be some other party involved potentially. If they're still sneaking around here, or who knows? Those monsters could have had no idea what was going on. But
Nonsense, Hennick. We should go right now. And like Torrin's just like laboriously breathing, and is just like drained, like his like color is drained, and he's just like, no, we're good.
I'll pat you on the back with cure wounds. Torin, it's needless to say that you need some rest. You've done plenty, and if we have time, we should use it.
Suppose you're right. The man can wait a day or two. Or
It's,
some hours.
it's gone on a long rest to a 3-day
Or some hours.
hike out.
Yeah. Or some hours.
What's another few hours at the very least?
Yeah.
Let's take the time.
So, I mean, you really can sort of just wibble wobble back a bit. If you wanted to go all the way back down the shaft, you may. It was that long shaft that you laboriously climbed up.
I'm going to fabricate a bed from the cave wall.
That's how that works.
It's raw material!
No, it's not. The wall of my house is not raw material, nor is the wall
No,
of a
we're in
cave.
a cave! We're in
Yes,
a cave!
yes,
The
so,
rock is
okay,
raw
if the-
material, no?
If it was loose on the ground, yes.
It doesn't say it has to be loose.
Well, that
Because
is by
you could-
definition
you
the
can make it
meaning of
out of-
raw material.
No, because you could make a bridge out of a clump of trees.
Does it state that?
Yes,
say that they
you
need
can
to be
fabricate a
chopped
wooden
down?
bridge from a clump of trees.
Great, then you can make a bed out of a cave.
Thank you.
a clump of cave.
A clump
Yes,
of
a
cave,
clump
yes.
of cave.
Corner of the cave. Yeah.
Yeah, because it says you could also make like rope from hemp and clothes from flax or wool. So
Sure, yep, those are raw materials.
there's a lot of wiggle room.
Yes, you keep wiggling.
Why do you not
Keep
want me to have a
wiggling,
bed?
Sebastian.
So
You
it's a
just
bed
don't want
made
me
of
to
rock.
have it.
It's a bed made
Yeah.
of rock, it's bedrock.
Yes. Yeah.
That's good foundation.
It is.
Sebastian, like, because it's obviously not going to be any more comfortable than the floor. Sebastian just wants to be higher up than everyone. So we can both metaphorically and physically look down on you all.
I mean, I think we have a ridiculous tent, don't we?
You have a tent
Smash
that
gonna
is...
sleep outside
yeah.
in some rocks.
You have a tent that contains beds and a kitchen and a potion station for Chiavo to make the Covetous potions. Sebastian, however, has got his bedrock sorted.
Boring.
Yes, the price wasn't boring, so Hennick is determined to get some value.
You will sleep in this and you will like it, damn it.
Yes, you may all take a long rest. Obviously, Chiavo, you're attempting to brew yourself some cold-resistant potions.
Yes.
You have 4 attempts, is that correct?
Well, I'm going to be using Magecraft. It does say about using half the material, or consuming half the materials, so would I be able to preserve a bunch of materials using that, or...
Please display your spell in the visual tabletop
Yes.
thing. VTT, visual tabletop?
Virtual
Virtual
tabletop.
tabletop, there we go. The spell is frequently assisted to use Mage Rites. Cast a spell, Mage Rite breaks it. Touching a set of hours into duration spell. Caster and checks maybe the tools. The spell is used each day of work on a downtime. If this spell is used during each day of work on a downtime activity. That's like
Yeah,
4
it's a
different
day work,
caveats that are incorrect, but sure. Yeah, why not? So you're going to use 3
Okay.
and attempt to brew 6, is that right?
Yeah.
Because I'm assuming you'd rather not brew 5.
I wouldn't normally bother with asking about the materials, but these
No,
are
it's
very
a good reason.
limited supply.
Yeah, Remoraz eggs are a little rare. There was one...
Yeah.
Did I really conveniently place a Remoraz just before a
Yes.
dragon, allowing you to get yourself cold resistance potion brewing? You didn't
was
have any eggs for this before, did you?
Was that entirely intentional, or was that
No, it was
just purely-
entirely unintentional. I've been gating you behind those Remoraz eggs so you couldn't make resistance potions for the entire campaign. Go ahead, you can give me a single alchemy check, just to see if you get any extras. Obviously with advantage, because you are using your craft of mage.
Fantastic. That would be an 18.
That is over a 12 and under a 25, so you will make the exact amount you wanted to, which is 6 cold potions, and then you can take a nice long nap. Yep, you may all long rest in the morning. Please make sure you do click the long rest button even if you are not missing any resources, as it will fix your max HP shenaniganizing. In the morning, I'm assuming that Hennick is breakfasting. What kind of hearty breakfast prepares one to face a dragon?
Well, I've heard people like pancakes. I don't know what else I would necessarily make.
I have also heard this.
Yeah, I mean, why not? You don't want to feel too heavy though.
Sugar and lemon.
Like a light side option with just some fruit.
But we want some, something coating our stomachs though, right? Like,
all right, well, it's
carbohydrates for the energy.
I don't know. Let's say I kept some fruit fresh in the cold here.
Yep.
And I've got not pancakes with syrup and heavy butter and all that stuff. It's the version where you get pancakes with fruit.
Yes.
But needing to line his stomach after everybody else has had a couple of pancakes each, maybe one if you're a small person. Torin is just sort of by the handful, pancake after pancake. Got to line my stomach. Nevertheless, go ahead and give me your cooking check.
Sure. Well, I'm halfling, so that 1 doesn't count. It becomes an 18, which is really a 28.
I rolled it at 1, but because I'm a halfling, it's a 28.
Yes.
That is a lot of numbers over 14. I think with that actually, you may. What's your cooking skill right now? Is it 4 or
10.
5?
Oh,
No.
yeah, I don't know. It's plus 10, whatever the
It'll be in your
number-
notes other. If it is
Notes other.
if it's 4 or 5, you can increase it by 1. If it's 6, it means I did it last week. So yeah, you may increase it to 6. This gives you double proficiency.
Wow.
Is nice, isn't it?
So we get 6 max HP?
Yes. No, you get 14. It's everything over the 14.
And can I ask a question, a logistics question in regards to the map? The cave in which we saw the dragon, how much is the height from the bottom to the top?
I'll get there in a moment.
Okay.
Okay, well, right now we are in a tent eating breakfast.
Sorry for breakfast stuff. So 14 goes to max HP.
Yep, and I believe Hennick is then going to tell you how
Explain
great
you should
are.
eat carefully because we have a big task ahead of us.
You're
You're gonna have to move quickly to get out of the way of this crazy breath. Watch yourself there. Don't eat so much, Doran. Yeah. So you get 12 more, I believe, or not more, but temp. I think it's
Isn't it way more than that? It should be 17.
That was like 17.
Oh, it is 17.
It's your level plus your charisma modifier.
17 temp.
Yeah, so
Wow,
17, 10,
feel-
and 14 max HP for everybody.
I feel unkillable.
Yes, that just means that the dragon's health multiplies by 1.8. No, I'm kidding.
Oh no.
It just depends if the breath recharges.
Yes, exactly. You are reliant on a d6 that I will be rolling right in front of you.
Mhm.
I will not be doing that on the sly at all. Nevertheless, as you head on out of your tent and over to... Oh, come on, James, really? I closed the document instead of clicking on the right tab. Bear with.
Oh no.
Means I have to scroll all the way back down. Da, 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 da. Here we go. As you stare through the window here, I don't usually write my descriptions in advance, so I'm going to use it. This ginormous cavern is the private chamber of the great white dragon you see in front of you. The ceiling stands between 70 and 100 feet tall, depending on how much treasure is on the ground in any given space. Although this area is indoors, it is actually snowing from the ceiling inside, which you believe is due to the dragon's natural prowess. There is sort of breath steaming from the dragon that freezes the air in front of him. And what you see is a large sort of hoard of gold coins in front of him that's sort of freezing and thawing and freezing and thawing with every breath. As he breathes in, sort of it reducing back. So, yeah. As you look over at this dragon, you hear this ginormous sort of whistle as he breathes in, and then as this ice comes out. Although he is asleep, his head rests upon his front claw. One giant eye is lined perfectly up with the entrance into his cavern. You all stare at this point. I need you all to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
+4s.
I believe that one of you may be immune to frightened. If that is the case, you do not need to
Oh, I am
roll.
immune. I am immune to fighting. Never mind.
So with
Everyone
a
gets a
+4, the
+4.
lowest roll is a 16, is that correct?
Yeah.
Kiamo? That is a miserable failure.
Oh,
Comes Kiamo
yeah.
up, really. You are frightened of this creature momentarily. No, you're not sort of like desperate to run away. You're just very hesitant to approach.
Could I cast?
Oh,
detect-
actually, sorry. I have Aura of Courage. Me and friendly creatures cannot be frightened.
Okay, I did think it might be
You're
something like
good.
that. So as you
So I'm
quiver
actually
there,
shaking off
terrified,
there.
as you take a step closer to Torin, suddenly your thoughts are eased by the power and prowess of this mighty gold dragon in front of you, with a cool gilt gold dragon mask. So go on, spit it out, Sebastian. Get it going. I keep interrupting you.
Sorry.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Can I cast detect thoughts to see what he's dreaming of?
Oh, is that a thing? That should be a thing. Let's see.
Um,
It's a thing. It's a thing now. I have no idea if it's a thing, but it's a thing now. What's the range? That's the only thing I do want to know.
A creature within 30 feet of you, so I might have to get closer, I guess.
Yeah, just a little bit.
I mean, I'm on the village. I'm on the village, so I don't know how far away we are from
You're
it.
on the village?
Yeah, Sandringham. I'm not in the cave.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
on-
On our.
Yeah.
I'm drawing
Oh.
you lines and everything. Nobody thought
Yeah.
they'd mention
Oh,
this.
no.
Oh, I thought
I did in
thought
chat. I put
you
it
were
in
waiting
chat.
to like reveal something. Yeah.
No,
yeah.
no,
You were
I'm literally just
so
drawing you a line like
reliant on
this.
your
Hello, not 30 feet.
Oh, yeah, no, then I won't do that. Then
Wow.
that's
Good job.
way too far.
But a reminder, you will all have to tumble on through this little window,
Oh.
which is
Right.
here, right? I think there's a gap in your view. Is that correct? Yes, you can just see over there, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, oh, yeah. We
Yeah, yeah. we can
I
see all
removed
this.
the line. I removed the line. Yeah.
So,
Cool.
what's the height of this room?
100.
It was in his fancy
Between
description.
70 and
Depends on the
100
height of
feet,
the
depending on
treasure.
how tall the
100
treasure
feet,
is stacked upon the ground. The entire area is difficult terrain, and you will see that there are a couple of frozen, icy little areas like this bit over here. which were once lakes but have been frozen completely. Do be careful about sliding across those.
So I've been sat here thinking about what to keep my concentration on when we come to battle. And at first I was like, probably Platinum Shield on Rico. But now that I think
You'll
about it,
have
maybe it
cold
would be
resist.
best for... Well, maybe it would be better to have 4 of us be able to fly. That way...
You would assume the dragon can fly, but yes.
Sure, but it gives us a better way of maneuvering around the cave, and also a better way of splitting up.
That is totally up to you.
Because we don't want to be all bunched together for his frost breath.
Didn't you get a specific set of dice for a specific spell that you would normally concentrate on? That you're now not going to cast?
Because I need to think of the big picture, James.
He literally bought Bigby's hand dice because he's going to use Bigby's hand. No, he's not using Bigby's hand. It's
No, I think
spell.
It is a bit of his signature spell, but it doesn't mean he has to use it in every scenario.
I'm just playing. I just thought it was funny.
Yeah.
Quite
But yeah, just an idea about the whole fly thing.
Yeah, I've also got a slot-free use of Longstrider now again that I had it on myself yesterday, and I can use it on myself again, but it may not be best on me. Just 10 extra feet.
Well, I think the only other person who can fly is Kiavo if he
Rosalia
has
can fly
Vesture of
automatically.
Wind. Oh yeah, she can.
Although it does
fly
reduce chalice usage, for example.
now. Ooh.
I don't.
Anything I'm going to do to it, I'm going to be able to do up to the ceiling. So
If it helps, I won't get. I will try not to get close enough. That flying would be an issue for me.
True.
Okay, so should I fly the other 4 of us?
I'm just trying to think.
I mean, you consider just waiting and seeing if Rico needs it only.
I'm just looking forward to the multiple falling damages that you'll all take if if you lose concentration. Instead of enduring an icy breath, and then suddenly it's like, oh, you took 70 damage and another 15 because Sebastian dropped concentration. Hey,
Yeah,
fairness, you
we're
do
all
have to-
gonna fall down that
I'm
pit
assuming
right
that
there.
Kiavo has Featherfall prepped. That's not a pit, that is a frozen icy lake that you will slide across.
Well, that's not as scary.
No, it isn't meant to be. I've realised that this 2 minutes and 40 seconds till the battle music is likely way too short.
Alright, fly me, baby.
I'm gonna fly all of us just so that, like, on the off chance someone does want to, like, get up and go, it's there. So I'll waste my 6th level spell slot to give it to me. What are you shaking your head at?
Fly is a 3rd level spell?
Yeah. So it'd be me, then
What?
plus
1 for the
1,
4th.
2.
Plus 1 for the 5th,
Right.
plus 1 for the 6th. That's 4 people.
Yeah.
Sorry,
You're right.
you said you're going to fly everyone, which is a 7th level.
No. Like, me, Rico, and I'll give it to Hennick and Kiabo as well.
Okay, so you're just not flying Rosania. Okay, sorry. I was just very confused because, to fly all of you will be 7th.
Yeah. If she's confident that she can stay far back,
Yeah.
then
Don't worry
then
about
yeah.
me.
She's incredibly
You've got
confident that she has
Featherfall,
3 different ways of flying. Do either of you have Featherfall?
I don't know.
Absolutely not.
Great, I look forward
Good
to
luck, everyone.
Yeah, I don't even have it in my spell book at all.
That's fine.
Yeah, but even just flying 5 feet over difficult terrain is
Yeah,
a good
it's very
idea.
worthwhile.
We've got
And
huge
it-
speed now.
And it also increases your speed, which allows Torrent to close the gap very well.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any other prep?
Speaking
Can I
of-
assume that you're all drinking your cold potion?
Yes.
Yes.
Speaking
I
of
did-
Plug.
speed though and Torin, what I will do when you advance into the cave, I'll haste you, but I won't fire
you.
this off too prematurely.
I think he also has that himself.
Oh, he has self-haste?
I can use it on myself,
But
although
then you'd lose concentration on yourself, and that would be
if I lose concentration, exactly.
Yeah, so I could...
But then at the same time, I'd be taking away a concentration spell from Kiavo because I don't really have anything else that
only
I
have been
concentrate
using
on
that
other than
for
like Shield of
tentacles,
Faith.
and that will not work against a dragon, quite
Hmm.
frankly. Let's
Okay.
be realistic.
I mean, if you've got nothing else, then I'll take the
As
haste.
far as concentration goes, not particularly, so I can just give you the haste, and it should not
Okay.
be of any real consequence, unless you want me to make you larger.
So is this a case of you guys are going to fly into the room? We're going to haste Torin. Torin's going to get up as close as possible straight away. Is that what we're thinking?
Sure.
Yes.
As
If
I
can we
before,
like if the thing is sleeping, if we can get like a surprise round on it somehow.
I mean,
I would
shouldn't we
love
say
to.
hello? Maybe he's just
True.
not
He's just a nice guy.
even to blame here.
You do know that chromatic dragons are by nature evil.
Sure.
That is a thing in this world. They are by nature.
Right.
Although, this is what's resulted in the enslaving of green dragons, right? Is that the Dragonborn have followed of green Dragonborn. Sorry, yeah, the Dragonborn have sort of followed the wheels of the traditional dragons, which is just not the case. Green Dragonborns aren't born evil, but green dragons are.
Sure.
There is something I would like to do then.
Uh-huh.
Is there any way I can use my knowledge to ascertain if this beast will have any weaknesses or any advantages over us?
Yeah. You know that the creature is going to be immune to cold damage. Like, that is just straight off. Magic weapons are advised when striking against it. It is able to converse in Common and Draconic, cast various spells, and has Blind Sight, Dark Vision, and True Sight.
Okay.
It is likely also to be, just condition-wise, logically, incapable of being prone. And you would assume as well that a creature of that size is unlikely to get frightened very easily.
Unable to be immune to prone. Why?
Okay, but maybe immune to prone is a different way of putting it. I didn't necessarily mean that. You can't shove it, right?
Sure.
If you could turn it upside down, it would be prone.
You could say hideous laughter it or something like that.
Yes, and it will be prone by nature by... Yes, so different things. You can't shove it over.
Yeah, that's...
Are you ready? Even my 7-minute music wasn't.
I asked specifically just because literally hideous laughter again might be the easiest, best thing I can do, and even if it proves resistances or anything, like, I don't have a lot I can do, just so everybody's aware. I mean, I can try, I'll be shattering it or whatever, but most of my damaging things, lots of them are ice or require plants, so.
I wonder if I should summon fucking Tamarin to help me.
You want to fly and ride a horse simultaneously? That is redonkulous.
He's a nice cave.
Oh yeah, I guess. Well, but the fly would have been cast on Tamarin instead.
No.
Then if you fall off of him, then you're screwed.
No, I'm just gonna note that straight up. Karen. We are not having a Pegasus in this cave. It's not happening.
One more level.
Yes, exactly.
I'm just gonna get it.
Yeah.
But what I will do, I guess, is cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Yep.
I shall be
+2.
casting Circle of Crystals.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Ataxia on myself.
Cool. Let's find out what happens.
So that it procs my Arcane Ward.
What happens? He's lost his dice.
Go ahead.
No, it's alright. I'm waiting for Josh. Roll Ataxia.
Sanctuary.
That's good.
I don't know what that does.
The first attack against you, the creature will have to make a Wisdom saving throw, or it will have to attack something else.
Beautiful.
Unless you damage it.
Oh, so we've got to
there's a
hope
caveat.
it attacks me first.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, are we ready?
Alright.
Whenever you are ready, step into the cave.
Torin, as you go in, I will be casting haste on you.
Or in
Just
his
so you know,
hasted.
that's how I'm ordering this.
Okay. Adjust my HP level. 8.
Okay. Anyone going in? Beautiful.
Meow.
Sebastian, don't be ridiculous. One step at a time, please. As you cross through the window, viewing out over the treasure, there is a deep sort of rumbling sound. And the ground shakes ever so slightly. The dragon's single eye opens and stares at you. And as you look at the window that you just gone through, ice begins to grow across it. If you do not jump in now, you will be left behind and stuck outside.
Is this enough? Is this enough where I am?
You need to go to here.
Okay.
Cool. The rest of you may enter in and spread out as you wish, and in the meantime, roll your self-initiative.
Oh, so close.
I am just missing Kiavo's initiative, please. 12.
Yep, I was just
Beautiful.
working on it. I was just marking off that I was concentrating.
Torin, you rolled a 10 with advantage, is that correct?
That's correct.
Good job.
Can I just start off combat in my astral form?
Sure.
I'll activate it before if that's okay.
Well, I've never had this. And as long as I've played D&D, the lair action has never gone first.
No.
But as you enter, you will be aware that there is snow falling from the sky, which slightly obscures vision. Any ranged attacks or spells with an attack roll made from over 60 feet away will have disadvantage. Sebastian! Oh, fuck, Sanctuary up, didn't it?
Hiya.
You're up.
No, that's fine.
So can you repeat that one more time?
Any ranged attacks or spells that use an attack roll, so that roll a d20, made from over 60 feet away will be made at disadvantage.
Okay.
But given you guys have got 60 foot of movement speed, you can effectively remain 90 feet away, right? Scroll out and scroll in again.
Okay.
So wait, what is our fly speed actually again?
It's 60.
60 feet.
So double. So for me, it's a 120. Okay.
Yeah. Provided
Okay.
you are hasted current. Yes.
Correctly. Yeah.
I'm gonna go over here, and then I am gonna use my action to cast Circle of Crystals on myself.
Yep.
Which will give me 5. That I then immediately use my bonus action to fire one of them out at the dragon.
Yep.
So that will be a 22 to hit.
A 22 will... It'll hit. I didn't want to make assumptions. I was pretty sure that it would hit, but I wasn't sure.
And then that's 16 radiant damage.
Okay.
And then I'll go over here,
Yep.
which, according to the shadow, completely obscures me. So,
Yes.
I will end
So
my
what
turn
you've done is
fighting.
you've stepped into this sort of shadow of a large icy pillar. I will tell you that given it's a dragon, it can probably break it if it wants to.
Sure.
But right now it can't see you, and you would assume that you would be protected from anything that may spew from its face.
Yes.
Hennick, you are.
Wow, really? Some weird initiative.
Yeah, so I said I've never had the lair action go first in a fight in my entire D&D career.
Can we get an initiative tracker?
Oh, you
We
should
may
have
not be
one.
allowed to know yet.
No,
I don't see one.
not seeing it. Oh, there we have it.
There it is.
Oh, why are you an unknown creature?
I'm at the
no,
bottom.
it's skipped your turn. Okay.
Yes, exactly the point in the initiative I did not want to be. Okay, I really don't have any idea what to do. Jesus, I did not think I was going so early, and I didn't think I was going to go right before it. Guess I will just do a good old shatter on it. Why not? Nothing I can do that makes more sense. Can I really do right now? God damn it. Yeah, all right. Well, let's see here. Let's try a simple, very not damage. That's not even as good as cantrips. God damn it!
Literally can't change the name on this tracker. Okay, cool, whatever.
Rock him to death then.
Yeah, I know. I guess I'll just have to. How far is my rock thing? 60 feet. All right. Well, I can fly out there and throw a rock at it.
Yep. Go ahead, roll ahead.
Okay. Mm-hmm. 27.
That hits.
Hell yeah. You should sharpshooter.
13 rocking damage. Oh, I forget that I have that.
You want to use the sharpshooter?
That's all right.
You probably missed that 17.
Okay. The dragon sort of receiving this rock, he looks up and turns to you, and then first Alexa, stop. Told you that was going to happen. I tried to say that earlier, it just noped me. The dragon sort of turns to you slowly and in perfect perfect draconic. First of all, looks at you all, and you have chosen death. Means, well, you have entered into the realm of white death. And with that, he will turn and he will fly out.
I was going to fly back.
Yeah, that's fine. He'll fly out to here, and he looks over at you lot, and he says, "Make a Constitution saving throw, please."
Well.
Yeah, the lot of you. Apart from Sebastian, who was hidden quite. You knew this was coming.
Ow.
Hal looks about correct.
Did you get anything from Tor?
Can I wheel? I'm really sorry, Kiavo, but you're nowhere near. Can I wheel Henrik? That's
Wheel
a
him
D6.
where?
On a save. Just send
Oh.
a chat.
A wheel and whoa. Yes, okay. Sorry. I just had this image of you coming out of the cart, like pushing him out the way. You can add a d6, Henrik, to your roll.
Okay.
So what was that, Henrik, before?
Did we get anything from you?
No, not
Only
right
if
now.
you're within 10 feet.
Yeah, you gotta be 10 feet. We're a little too spread out right now.
I think you're out of range. I think you're out of range, Henrik.
Oh, from you?
Yep.
I will tell you
sorry,
it
I
is
spoke too soon.
irrelevant.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
I spoke too soon. I can't use it.
So, for those of you that rolled a 22 or above, so
Jeez,
Rosanio
man.
and Torin, you will take half of 67 damage, which is 33. As you are cold resistant currently, that will be reduced to 16.
Fucking hell.
For those of you who roll below a 22, you will take 33 cold damage. And I will ask for a concentration saving throw from Kiavo, which I believe is maybe the best
Oh,
you have Warcaster.
fuck.
And from...
Is it your advantage? I need to check
I think
that.
you have Warcaster, don't you? And from Torin, please.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so it was 33 with the cold resistance, right?
Warcaster. I think you're thinking of
character.
Zavril.
I have Warcaster.
Yes, Warcaster, right, okay.
It's 21. I think.
Oof.
21's plenty. 27's plenty, yeah. Even though you took 33, you only needed to roll a 16. So you both maintain concentration. The dragon, having finished its long, vile breath, Henrik, is that where you were standing?
I said I want to move back at the end of my turn.
I'm so sorry, I didn't hear that. You can negate
I didn't
everything
even
that's been
have
rolled.
a chance to maybe even do bonus actions or anything, but I wasn't
Oh,
sure
shit,
what I wanted
sorry.
to do, so it's fine. No, it's all right.
My bad. For some reason, I just thought your turn was finished. Yeah, you can undo everything I said. You don't need to roll anything at all. You are behind a massive rock.
Okay. Well,
It splits the ice around you, and you take 0. So yeah, just the 3 of them. I will tell you that this area in the corner, Rosania, is those are pits, not rocks. So you can't hide behind a hole. Yes, that concludes his turn. And Kiavo, you are up.
That's
Oh, what I was going to say is that he turns to Torin and calls you a traitor.
Mmm. Soren will sort of look back and say, "White Death? How unoriginal."
You criticize his name choices. We looked at you and blamed my mother. Gava, what are you doing?
Right.
Apart from drawing lines on my lovely battle map.
I'm considering my option here. Okay, I'll advance to around here. And I'm going to ride the lightning on through up to around here.
Gava's off to get the Duke. Fuck the dragon!
I'm sorry, I'm doing the whole sprint out thing. I'm just gonna zip through.
Yeah.
Zip on here, and that's gonna be a ride lightning save.
Yep. It's a 24.
Okay, that is a save, so this will be half of whatever I'm rolling. Bear with, I'm just bringing it up.
I've had to zoom out so far this battle. Apologies
That's
to any viewers who are trying
15
to work
lightning
out which characters
with
which.
half.
Yep. Any bonus action from the killer?
Yeah, I think I will fire off one of the
Okay, roll to hit.
crystal motes. Sorry, I'm just ticking down the crystal mote thing here. Tick down that tracker. So that's going to be a 19 to hit.
That'll miss.
Wow, okay.
Does that conclude your turn?
That will, yeah.
Torrent!
Jeez.
Are we
All right,
surprised
well-
that the dragon's rock hard icy scales give him more than 19 armor class? Really? We surprised?
Not surprising, but still, wow, that's a lot.
Is it? Torrent, what's your armor class currently?
25.
Yeah, okay, that's a lot.
With all
That
my
is a
buffs.
lot.
With all the buffs.
That's
Sure.
With all
a
the
lot.
buffs. With all the
Sure,
buffs.
It is still ridiculous. And not to mention, he has the ability to shield up to 29.
That is true.
Yeah.
Schematic wings.
Also
22.
30 with my shield.
Oh, you have a ring
ring.
of shield.
One time.
Once.
Well, Torrin is gonna fly right up to this guy, obviously. And I'm going to try to bop him on the nose with my sword.
Yeah. As you swing for the snout. Let's see what you get. We don't swing actually your sword, do you? You're poking, right?
I swing. I do all sorts of stuff.
And we swing the rapier. Cool. 22 will hit.
Ooh, nice. And pumping a level 3 smite into this.
Good choice. Love it.
Indeed. So finally, all of this damage actually goes through. So that's 25.
I don't think he's a fiend. Isn't that what your
No,
fire damage is for?
no. The fire damage you gave me as part of its the sword's stirring state.
Oh.
So I just do an extra 1d6.
Did we take
damage on a hit.
it's taken away the 1 damage to fiends that it used to have,
That still happens.
but it's not rolled.
The one it's
Right, okay.
but it's not rolled anymore. Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
we
yeah.
love that.
I did some
You did some fanunking.
adjustment.
Great.
Yes,
Okay. Cool.
yes.
Yeah, that strikes him nicely. He doesn't like that. The smite damage.
The smite damage coming in
roll,
hot.
Big roll. Big
Ooh,
roll. Is that a big roll? I don't know,
27.
actually.
It's a pretty big roll.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's out
I
of
think,
40. Yeah,
right?
that's pretty good.
It's above average.
A little above average. Can't
Nice,
go wrong.
nice.
And then I will try to smack him again.
Yep.
Ooh, that might not hit.
That will
17.
not hit.
Now with the bone, no, I can't do that actually. Never mind everything I just said. I will then take my second round of action from haste
Yep.
to hit him again.
Yeah.
At least try. Oh, damn you,
The
Tor.
deadly blurring of the rapier. It's going so fast, it's missing. Like the fourth one.
Oh, I can do that?
Yeah. So it's you get another round.
Right.
You get another attack action with haste.
Right.
Just to bring melees
Oh.
up to par with broken ass spellcasters in as well.
Yes,
27 will hit.
that ought to hit indeed.
Ironically, we're bringing melees up to par with broken ass spellcasters by spellcasters casting on the melees, but yeah, you get the point.
Yep. And I mean, geez. I'll do a level 2 smite on this one. Fish a crit for those 3. Ooh, that's a good roll, actually. 23.
Nice. Yeah. He sort of lets out a very annoyed grunt. Does that conclude your turn?
Let's see. I do still have some movement, but I sort of want to stay up in his grill. Yeah, I'll keep him busy. I'll keep him looking this way, I guess. I'll move over like a little bit just to harass him.
Okay.
But
he beats down
about
with his
there?
wings and asks you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
ooh, I take these at advantage.
Do you?
I do.
Oh, you're hasted, yes.
Yeah.
22.
Oh, that is a success.
Did I just make it?
That is the DC.
Yes.
So you are knocked prone, you are not beaten away, but he will not
Sick.
provoke an opportunity attack as he turns with his wings and... Actually, why does he
you bastard.
Why doesn't he provoke an opportunity attack? Oh, if you are knocked prone, he doesn't provoke... No, never mind, you get an opportunity attack, you are not prone.
Oh, hell yeah.
And he flies over to lean over to
Oh,
the
come
elbow.
on. 19?
19
19 misses, I
misses.
think, right?
Yeah. Sorry, I confused myself there with the whole opportunity attack. Rosalia Waisalo!
Okay.
Yeah, he flew behind him. He doesn't like people sneaking up on his backside.
I would like to cast Conjure Woodland Beings to summon 8 pixies. And I have a token ready if you'd like me to drag it in so I can position them, because I'm going to be very specific with their positioning.
Sorry to interject, but I
Send us an
forgot.
DM.
Can I have spent my bonus action on just activating my shield?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, thank you.
Sent. I really hope this works. Because otherwise...
I have to say, this
guy-
may be the 7th or 8th time you said I'd like to summon 8 pixies, and it is the first time that I have actually just said yes.
I know. I know.
Because there
Usually
are
they get wiped.
so many caveats to this. But yes, go on. You should have a pixie thing available in your character's tab.
Is it... What is it under? Spells and assets? Character?
Characters.
Pixie. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, so we got 8.
Pixie.
So they need to be 60 feet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And maybe to speed this up while I position them, what the first one's going to do is cast Polymorph. The DC is 12 on a Wisdom saving throw.
They don't just go immediately.
Oh, they don't?
You need to roll an initiative for them.
Oh,
Just one. Just one. Short of d20. Look at their
it's plus
dex.
5 on the dex. Oh yeah, baby.
Okay, that's pretty bad for you, but we'll go with it.
Okay, I'm gonna position them so that they can be safe. This one can just stay the fuck away.
A sea hag.
One by Hennick. Or Sebastian. Well, no, I don't want one by Sebastian because he gets hit.
Wait, Sea Hag? Did someone say Quantipecia?
And he's currently nah, that's a bit too close. Okay, my pixies, stay alive, girls.
You have an entire
Ooh,
rotation
pixies,
of initiative
pixies.
before they have a turn.
Stay alive, girls. You got
I'm
this.
just gonna do that, Bruno. I am about to draw the line back in for that.
No worries, no worries.
So that you know where it is. There you go. Okay. That should solve that problem. You now know where the edge of the map is. You guys can try and break through the ice to escape if you wish, but that's the edge of the battle map. Okay.
Well, I'm not gonna do much else in my turn.
Any bonus action from me?
No, not this turn.
Okay, any movement from me?
No
You
movement.
don't want to be in wheel range?
Well, thank you for reminding me. And can I hide? Can I step into one of these holes?
They're not that deep, but you can step.
Okay.
Yeah, they're just difficult terrain technically. So.
No worries
which
then.
half the map
I'll
is
just
anyway.
check if I'm in range, but that'll be my turn.
Okay. The lair action is next. I've now opened so many tabs I can't find it. Yeah. So. Ooh, how exciting! I was hoping for this one. Yeah. The dragon sort of looks to the ceiling and lets out this sort of blast of air, and shards of ice fall around the arena. First of all, I just need each of you to roll a d6, please. All of you.
Cinco.
You rolled a 6.
I rolled a 6.
Okay. Thinko is 5. You are very, very correct.
Yes.
You rolled a 6. Fantastic. You can make a dex save.
Me.
Yeah.
How pleasant. And that doesn't matter if I wheel that. It's a 10.
Okay. You will take 9 piercing damage as a shard of ice falls from the ceiling down towards you, and icy walls block off certain areas of the map. We're just going to do these little lines. They will be lines of dark. No, dark blue is probably not very helpful. We're just going to do red, okay? So an icy wall blocks there. 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 And there. Okay, these
from
these walls.
floor to ceiling.
No. These icy walls are 10 foot high, 6 inches thick. 10-foot section has 5 armor class. Oh, I didn't really want to give you all that information. Let's try again. I didn't realize I'd copied the whole thing.
How'd you hide a message?
You press the dots next to it. That's what I was trying to paste at you. Yeah, so they're 6 inches thick, about 10 foot high, and the length is obviously designated by wherever they are. So if you're flying, you can fly over them. But if you want to duck down behind them using them as cover, you may.
Ooh.
That sounds like a trap.
Mr. Belmont.
Yes.
It is your turn.
I'll go here, and I will use my action to fire off a chromatic orb.
Okay. It's very undramatic damage. Battle music, isn't it?
Lord, that's awful. That's a 15 to hit.
15 misses.
Yep, and then I will use my bonus action to fire off one of my crystals. That's a 22.
22 hits.
Mm.
So far, we've established that a 19 misses and a 22 hits.
Yes, that's 13 radiant damage.
Yep.
And I will go back behind my pillar.
Okay.
There.
Headache.
All right. I mean, I can technically sort of see him, but since I have the fly speed, I'll come in here. We can at least see more of what's going on. Get a sense of where Kiava went. And I see Sebastian too. Good. I'm going to try slow on the fella there.
Okay.
He seems big enough. I can hit much of him without hitting a friend.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, sorry. There's a
cube.
+4 on that. I don't think it matters. Sorry, I wasn't that sorry.
Yeah, that's well. I mean, I can still rebarbs it.
You want to rebarbs it?
Which I think I will for at least the first go round. Why not?
That's really harsh. That should be a 14. That dice is on a, but it's not. It's a 22.
That's fine. It's fine.
That dice looked like it was a 7. It's lying.
No, it's fine. I will Bardic Inspiration Tauren.
Yep.
And remember, so they're at D10 now, but you got to kind of like pay attention to how you're supposed to use them when you've seen your roll, but before you know if it worked. Because if you're willing to take just the 5, you can give a 5 to somebody else instead of rolling it. It's my homebrew feature. So if you take the average of the die roll, which would be a 5,
Oh,
Like,
okay, the average.
You're
yeah,
you're
yeah. I
being
was gonna say
humble
where
and
the five,
taking
where
the
did the five come
average.
from? Okay,
Right.
okay.
You can give that 5 to an additional person, just like another bardic inspiration.
I like that. That's really
As
cool.
so not so. Hold on. Can you clarify? Like, I can give it to
Yeah.
them as in they can use it on their turn, or I have to use it on my turn,
Let's see which way.
or I have to choose to use it like
it's written
when
there
I
on
want
the
it to
VTT,
happen.
so you can
Oh,
all read it.
Got it.
Okay, I'm reading. Okay, forward.
Yeah, you have to use your reaction, but then it
Oh, okay.
goes to them the same way as if I had.
You
given
use
it
a
to them.
reaction to grant equivalent bonus to one of the creature. Okay,
Yes.
I got you.
Sorry.
Uh,
And then I'll fly away again.
Okay.
Cool.
That's me.
Cool.
Oh, slow. Sorry, I was trying to work out if you'd used an action. I was really
Yeah.
confused. I was like, did he use an action? He did use an action.
It couldn't work.
With a legendary action, he is going to swipe with his tail at Chiavo.
Oh, please miss.
31 to hit.
Oh god.
Okay. Let's see.
Shield
the
that.
crystals harden up, forming a line of blades as the tail slams into it. The creature shall take
Oh shit. Good idea,
16
Kiara.
radiant damage, and I gain, was it 16 temp HP? Yes, 16 temp HP. And the
He
damage?
will then take 17 damage.
Okay, I'll take...
Just to remind you that taking damage in your temp HP does still count towards Constitution saving throws.
Yes.
Bonus action doesn't. The bonus health doesn't lower that DC, so you still need to
That's
make
fair.
me a DC 10 concentration save, which you will succeed at,
fine.
I'm sure. But yes, you will take 1 damage overall from that. Very nicely done. He will then go on.
Sorry, I have a question. So Chiavo had 17 temp already.
Yeah. No, he
Did
didn't.
they just? He didn't.
He would have had if he hadn't been hit by cold breath.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yes,
Cold.
it would replace it. I would not be generous enough to allow you to take the damage out of the first one and then replenish it with the second.
That's what I was
No.
wondering. Yeah.
You
Yeah,
can
no.
all see that d6 that I rolled. Is that correct?
Yep.
Mhm.
Cool. For those of you who know, you know.
Yeah.
Should be with you, really, if we're being honest.
Yeah.
The creature will then move 1 step forwards towards Traitor, and will take a bite at him. 23 to hit you, turn, which will miss, I believe.
Will not hit. No.
I don't know, Joe. Should you? He will then claw with his right claw. 21 to hit, and claw with his left claw. 17 to hit. He is very annoyed, and he sort of crunches down into the ground next to you. Anybody standing behind a wall?
I'm in front.
No.
This pixie here needs to make a dex save, please.
Knew
If she
they
takes
were a
1
trap.
damage, she's dead.
Sorry?
If she takes 1 single point of damage, she's dead.
She needs to make a dex save.
Okay.
You're behind a thing, so you're...
7.
That is a... She is dead. As a shard of ice from the icy wall, as the creature lands and it gets blasted outwards, unfortunately catches her.
Tinkerbell.
On a successful dex save, you take no damage, so that's why, yeah. That's why I need the dex save
No
to be
worries.
clarified.
No worries.
But Chiavo, that leads us to you, and the pixies seem to have survived.
Some of them, at least.
Oh, 7 out of 8 ain't bad.
Yeah. Potions. They were a bonus action, if I remember correctly, yeah?
They're a bonus action to drink yourself or an action to give to someone else.
Yeah. Okay, what I'm going to do then is I need to make a note of this temporarily. 1 second.
You're doing drinking a strength potion or something?
No, I'm not sure if it is going to make any difference, but it may come in relevant at some point. I have some of these potions of bark skin. I'll chug one of them as a just in case. Give me a little bit more armor.
Yep, up to 16 armor class.
Yep. And I'm going to fire off as an action a lightning bolt.
Yep.
Gonna try to wriggle it in
You
this
can-
direction to avoid like
Sure,
hitting
you
the
can just
pixies.
fire it there.
Yeah, or that way. Yeah, either one of the ways works.
Yeah,
So
you can't
it's gonna
hit
be
anything
next
else.
save.
That I believe is a 9.
That is a fail. And that will therefore be 30 lightning damage.
Nice.
Hey.
Does that conclude your turn?
That will conclude my turn. Which one are you going for, big boy? Me or him?
Yes. Both of you need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Sure.
And me as well?
Yeah,
Torn as well?
both you and him.
Dexterity. Oh, I got advantage on these. Yeah, sorry. Well, I was a
That's
27.
fine. So Torin does not get knocked prone. Kiavo, you are knocked prone and will take 15 bludgeoning damage. This doesn't trigger your crystal, I
Yeah,
don't
that's
believe.
fine.
So concentration saving throw, please, and it will fly over here.
Oh.
Oh no.
Yep.
Oof.
What? Torin, did you want to make a attack of opportunity?
I would love to make an attack of opportunity, but I
Right.
don't know if I can
No,
because
this is
I
the
already.
same round, right? This is the same round.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
sorry, it's been a long round.
Yeah.
It's Pixie time.
Pixie number 1! I'm eventually gonna move them so they're all within 30 feet, but I'm gonna need a DC 12 wisdom saving throw and a polymorph. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
21.
Okay. Pixie number 2, polymorph again.
Oh.
19.
Pixie number 3, polymorph.
Oh my god.
19.
Pixie number 4, fucking polymorph this damn dragon. Oh my gosh.
24.
You can see Rosania's like shaking her head like, why did I bring these pixies into this battle?
We're 4 out of 7.
15, 5, 10, 15, 20. Let's get all these good rolls out. And
Come on, guys.
you know what?
Averages, man.
The
law
last
of
3.
averages.
The last. Okay, no. Let's do this one by one. Polymorph on the first one.
23.
Polymorph on the second one. Come on, come on, come on. Best out of 3.
24.
Oh.
I need him to roll a 5. That's what I need. Okay, come on.
You actually
Polymorph on
need
the
to roll
last
a
one.
4 or below.
No, my god. If I had whoa. If I had whoa.
Oh.
I am. It boils my blood. It boils my blood. All right, that's my turn. I mean, that's a pixie's turn, of
That's
course.
their turn. You're up. I'm looking forward to that every round. No, they've only got 1 spell slot for that, right?
It's 1 per day, but I've got a few other spells I'll try if they're alive.
I'm looking
Nice,
forward to
nice,
the end of the fight when it's like, they're all going to cast Detect Thoughts.
And don't know what he's tking.
You should, by the way, see the pixies in the initiative or tracker. I don't know if they come as pixie or
I do.
unknown creature, but yeah. Mr. Goldenbrand. Pescatuva.
Yes. Mr. Goldenbrand will fly right up to Mr. White Death.
Are you following me, traitor?
Face me, fiend.
I will.
And what I'll do actually before I even fly over is that I'll use my first action to activate my crystalline ink tattoos ability of diamond skin, as a diamond-like sheen comes across Torin's like body.
Mm-hmm.
He's hard AF right now, and he's just gonna fly. And he's just gonna fly up to White Death and try to fucking stab him.
Roll it.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
You've got Bardic
That's a miss.
Inspiration if you want to use it. Don't
Oh, I
forget.
do have Bardic Inspiration.
And I believe
I'm
you
gonna
can take
take
the
it.
average of something or other to do something or other.
Yeah, or you can just use a regular D10.
Oh, I can take the average? Do
I
we
think
know
it's-
if 20? We don't. But
You
we don't
can
know if
take-
20 hits yet.
You don't know
Right, we
yet,
don't.
but this could be the moment at which you find out.
God damn it, James. No, I'm gonna roll it.
You roll it. You
You're gonna roll
it?
And you're fucked.
Yeah, I like to gamble.
Ah, I love that. Please roll a 3.
Ah, you fuck.
Ah,
It was
that's
on.
brilliant.
It was on the 10 for 1 second.
Stay
It was
humble, Golden
Peter.
Brand.
That's
Wait, I was
Peter
muted.
humble.
I wheel you. I wheel you. I was
Wheel,
He
muted.
wheels.
You
He
can't
wheels.
wheel from there.
He wheels.
You can't
No,
wheel
no.
from there.
Every time, James.
Look
I'm
at what
Is he
I'm
close
telling
enough?
you. No, he's not even
Oh,
close
he's
enough
so
to. He's
far,
not even close
damn.
enough to wheel you if it had double the range. Golden Brand, you have 3 more attacks. You've wasted your Bardic Inspiration pitifully on missing.
No, I only have 2 attacks actually. The The
Diamond hardening.
thing takes an entire action.
Good. It takes an action?
Yeah.
Then you have
Takes
2
an
attacks.
action.
Right, okay, yeah. Cool.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
2
So this
attacks,
is my
okay.
second attack.
Yeah.
This is my second attack, which is a 24.
A 24 hits.
Okay. Well, he will take 21 damage in addition to. Ooh, I might as well pump my level 3 smite into this because who knows what I'm gonna hit next. Ooh, that's a pretty decent-ish one. Actually, no, it's not. That's a terrible
decent.
roll.
It's
22.
okay. It's above average. 20 is the average.
22.
Cool. Yeah, that's nice. Does that conclude your turn?
I believe that's all that I've got.
Okay.
Hold on, let me
Is it
just see.
legendary?
Hold on.
Oh,
No, yeah, that's it.
as a legendary action, he's going to hit you with his tail.
Okay.
As a legendary action, he's going to miss you with his tail.
will.
Rosalia, where's the law?
So
It's you.
Rosa isn't particularly keen on doing this. This isn't a spell she has ever used before, but it is required. So I'm gonna need a Constitution saving throw, as I'm going to cast Dark Nebula.
Dark Nebula? What the fuck is that?
Pop in chat for you.
Does it... Bruno.
Yeah.
We
what is
only
it- is
allow
that-
homebrew spells that say TDP in front of them.
Okay,
That
okay.
is- that is
Rosalia-
Josh's shenanigans. Let me read it. though.
Rosania is not going to do that. Then.
Hey!
20-foot radius sphere on a point.
I mean, it is,
Impact
but
takes 10d6
still.
necrotic damage. How much spreads and kills all non-magical plant life in here? It doesn't sound very good, does it?
That's
we're
what you
also-
never use.
But we're not outside.
I have a backup plan though. if that doesn't
Yeah,
work.
you may for free prepare a different spell in that slot over the next round, but for now, could you? Yeah, I don't.
Just
allow
remind me,
any
I have
homebrew that's not
disadvantage.
TDP.
If I'm within 60 feet away, I have disadvantage, right?
No, that was only for round 1. That effect
Okay.
cleared at the end of round 1. That was the lair action for that round.
Does the 14
You'll miss with a
hit?
14 either way.
Okay, so I'm currently in my starry form anyways, but I am going to try and cast Dominate Beast instead,
Ooh.
which is
Instead
a
of
DC
Wisdom?
17 Wisdom.
Okay.
Roll
And
below
it's
10
probably
knowledge.
on, say, beasts.
Is it Dominate Beast or Dominate Monster? Dominate Beast
Beast.
it works on beasts.
This is not a beast.
So he's,
Dragon.
it's a dragon, amazingly.
I know what I'm replacing Dark Nebula with.
What, Dominate Monster or what is it? Dominate Creature or something? You have it, right?
I think there's a monster one.
I
The
do-
the charm ones and hold ones are monster.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you
Rosania
have Monster
is-
Monster.
Yeah, I only have Dominate Beast, I believe.
Do you want to throw? Do you want to throw a guiding bolt for this round then?
Go on, James, if you're being so nice as to offer.
Do you want to just
I-
go for that? Go ahead, roll to hit.
Of course. And since I was gonna cast... Does it
Well,
really hit?
great. Love that for you.
Does that hit?
No. If a 19
Yeah.
misses, so does an 18. Believe it or not.
What if I will myself?
You can wheel yourself to wherever you want.
Oh,
You just roll above a 2. It's a 2. That's a
I rolled
20
a
to
2.
hit.
yes!
You're
that
gonna love
hit!
this. You're gonna love this, Rico. 20 hits.
Whoa!
Hey!
Oh,
Pain.
The pain.
is it alright if we maintain the 4th level spell slot that I was gonna use for
Yeah,
Dominate
whatever.
Beast?
I don't care.
Thank you, good sir! I appreciate the kindness the DM is having
Roll
upon my
your
soul.
86 radiant damage or whatever it is. 24 damage.
24!
Okay, cool. Yeah, the creature's looking annoyed. Does that conclude your turn?
Oh, yes, it does.
Okay, we are back to the lair actions. Where the fuck did the music go? It got annoyed. Oh, ooh. Freezing precipitation begins to fall from the sky in thick droves. I need a Constitution saving... No, sorry, Strength saving throw from all of you. I don't care
Yes.
about the pixies. They are just going to
Ooh,
fail.
Sebastian gets the +4.
Thank God.
7. Yeah.
It is a DC 16 roll. If you roll below 16, you are prone.
I'm gonna
That's all.
use
Okay.
my lucky die. And I'm gonna use another lucky die.
Okay, you're just prone. Okay. You
And
failed.
then that's a plus. Wait.
Yeah, you
Four,
failed.
What's-
four
You
only.
failed. You failed. 11
But
plus
I'm
4 is still
flying.
Okay, yes, exactly, which makes it worse, not better. Be grateful that I'm not making you take bludgeoning damage for falling from the sky under the weight of this heavy snow. It slowly beats you down and you're brought down to the ground. You are prone. The one difference with this prone is it will take your full movement speed to get back up. Get to wade out of the snow around you. It is literally called freeze in place. That is the name of the lair action.
That's everybody?
Include, yes. Does that conclude my lair action? Yes, it does. Sebastian, you're up.
Will I need to use my movement speed if I use my action to hither thither a portal beneath me and then hither thither a portal elsewhere?
You want to waste
So
your
I'll just
action? You
fall
are
through-
more than
I'll
welcome.
just fall through the portal. Well, I want to be able to move.
Yeah.
Is
Feel
the
free.
more point. Okay, cool. So yeah, I'll put a portal beneath me and then one like on the wall over there.
Okay.
I'll just like fall straight through.
And then you've got your full movement speed when you get there.
Yes. And I will use my bonus action to fire off one of my crystals, which will be at advantage because of the
Where, yeah, because of the guiding bolt.
that thing. Oh my goodness!
guys
What
see-
is this?
Can you guys see a green bar above the dragon? It implies
No.
shows
No.
itself. Okay, cool.
Absolutely
No.
not. So that'll miss. And then I will go back here,
Okay.
and that's my turn.
Henrik.
Torin, how are you?
I'm fine, actually.
I've missed every single attack on him.
Okay, yeah,
That's
and
25
I've
armor
missed
class.
I've missed paying attention to every single attack.
basically unscathed. Like I lost
Okay.
most of my temp, but that's
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess since I don't really need to go anywhere, I mean, it'd be nice to hide behind something, but I'll just get out of the snow for now, using my move for the turn. And I will try slow on this thing again. That's what I want to try.
Okay.
Let's give it a go.
He's been very good with his wisdom save so far today. It is wisdom, right?
Yeah, it's wisdom. DC 18.
come on, man. Oh,
Yeah.
It's a natural 19. I'm sorry.
Well,
19 to
let's
20 on the people saves.
let's
against
make
you.
him try again, just for the heck of it.
Okay, we're bobbing
And then I'll-
silvery.
Yeah, and then I'll just stop doing this. I think
I got a
maybe
10.
I'm
So
maybe I'm not close
Henrik
enough. Oh yeah, I'm close enough. Okay, good. Hooray! Okay, and then I will once again inspire Torrent, since he's the only one up there doing anything to it. I think I'm close enough.
Yeah.
Just, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Good.
Does that conclude
And
your
I can't
turn?
hide. Yeah.
Okay, it's time for us to roll our d6.
oh no.
Oh, it's the breath recharge.
Yeah.
I finally clocked on.
Yes,
Shit.
I think. I do that. Do I have a 19?
No, leave me alone.
That's nothing to do with you.
Oh, you're not doing it, so you get line of sight on me. Okay, good.
Can anybody name a 90-foot cone spell?
No.
I'll give you a d4 to add to your roll if you can think of one.
Cone of cold,
Kind of cool. I was gonna say, is it 90 foot?
What am I called 90 foot?
60 foot. 60 foot. Fire
Sleep
breath?
isn't a cone, is it? That's like a circle.
Fire
or
breath would
something.
work.
Fire breath. Not a spell.
Yeah, fire
No, that's
breath,
not 90
cone
foot.
angle. Oh, that's on
Not
the
a
fucking
spell.
dragon.
Is it
Yeah, that's just on
is
the dragon.
prismatic spray?
Oh yeah, prismatic spray. Maybe it might be 62 though.
That is 60. Can we make it bigger? I went a bit ham with it.
Don't like that, I don't.
Well, I just want us all to agree that it's completely fair, you know, so... 105. Keep going, James.
It is very pretty though.
Wow, rainbow.
Rainbow Death.
Okay. That is 90 foot. Agreed?
Yeah.
Sure.
Coming from
Oh
there.
my god.
It's looking like total wipeout on the pixies, I'm afraid.
Take some
Total
damage.
wipeout.
Anywhere.
Ren, take
Told
it on
you
number
guys
2.
not to club together.
Well, no, it's only 2 of them taking it. You've done well. You've done well, guys, to spread out. It's 64 cold damage. DC 22 saving throw, please.
What save is it?
Constitution saving throw. DC 22.
Oh my!
Oh
my!
So Henrik, you will take 16 cold damage. Rosania, you will take 32.
So not.
Joe, you're not concentrating on anything, are you?
Slow.
No. Oh, which failed, yeah, so it doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah. And Rosania.
No, but I silvery barbs it and it worked. I thought.
And then he made a legendary resistance.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear.
Sorry.
That's fine.
I did also
I
ping
expected
it.
him to do that all along.
Yeah,
So
I did also ping it, so we're down to 2. Rosania, why did you re-roll? Oh, that's your saving through your concentration saving throw, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Why
The pixies
you
are gone anyway.
Yeah. And I'll pretty much
I just
point
did that
at
out of
one.
habit.
Cool. That's his turn, Kiabo.
Hey, I need to take the entire turn to get up.
Yes.
No, that's not an action. It's just your movement speed.
No, yeah, I mean movement. Sorry, yeah,
Yeah.
the entire turn to get up for movement. Yeah. Yeah, I am going to throw lightning at the thing. It's going to be a
You can
3rd
throw
level lightning
at
roll.
the thing if you want. 21.
Okay, that's a save, so it's going to take half of this.
Mm-hmm.
So it takes 14 lightning damage.
Nice. Real big deeps.
I'm going to grumble about too far away. Can't see him properly. And since I'm not going to fire off the moat because of disadvantage issues, I will chug a superior healing potion instead. That's my bonus action.
Okay. What's the range on the moat?
120 foot.
And why are you at disadvantage?
Because of the obscured vision thingy. That means
Well, that's
you
only-
can
Ended.
disadvantage.
Ended, yeah.
Oh, it ended. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was a legend. It was a lair action. It lasted round 1.
I thought it
Round
was a
2 was the
permanent effect.
round 2 was the
Oh.
walls of ice. Round 3 was the deep snow that you need to get out of.
Well, in that case, no, I did say I was going to do it. I'll still chug the potion. Fuck it.
Okay, cool. Right, great, fantastic. Torin, you're up. No, Torin, you're not. Sorry, I just need to take
not.
legendary action first and hit you with a tail. I missed. Torin, you're up.
Sick. Wait, what about the pixies?
They all
They
died.
did.
They all died?
Yep.
They got cold
They had
blood.
1 HP, Doran.
God damn it. Okay. Well, fuck me. I guess we're just gonna try to beat this thing to submission. Whack number 1, miss.
You do have bardic inspiration, just a reminder.
Oh shit! Can I bardic inspiration that first one, please?
Yeah, sure. What are you doing? You're taking the average and
I'm gonna
using
take-
your
I'm-
reaction to pass it on.
I'm gonna be humble.
Okay,
And
about
take the
time.
average.
I think the only person. Is there a range on how far he can pass it?
Same as mine, 60 feet.
You can pass it to Henrik or Sebastian.
I'll pass it to
I don't think Henrik's made an attack roll.
Sebastian.
since,
I'll pass it to
1883.
Sebastian because that's what Henrik would want me to do.
Actually, you made one at the beginning of this fight, but yes.
It did.
Cool.
I might again, but I would agree. I would want you to give it to someone else.
I also am not sure about passing the bardic inspiration back to the bard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a bit weird.
It makes
So,
it a little
yeah.
too good, but
Exactly.
Cool. All right, and then that'll hit. So make your attack roll. 23 hits.
Sweet. So that's 28.
The creature is wounded.
Ooh. We'll do a level 2 smite.
Mm-hmm.
Bing bang. That's not bad.
That's pretty good.
And then the second attack that I rolled back then, the 13 hit. Then
There
we'll
is
miss.
no helping you with that one.
Yes, that is correct.
You're still hasted?
And then I am still hasted. That's right. I think what I'll do is
You could very thematically breathe fire at it. It'll be pretty shit, but you could do it.
yeah, no, let's not. Actually, it's 3d10 is not too bad,
Oh, that's pretty good
For,
actually.
breath.
It's scaled up. yeah.
right? It's not terrible. I'm just gonna like flip around him maybe and get on the backside of him if I
Okay.
can.
You can whiz around him. You can also just fly between his legs or over his head, right? You are flying too. This is the
Then
second
he's-
aerial
then
battle
he's
that
gonna-
Torin has
But
had.
then he's gonna try
with a
to. Then
dragon.
he's gonna try to escape from me. So I'm gonna stay in front of him. Actually, fuck that.
Yeah, that's amazing, isn't it? The second aerial battle you've had with a dragon.
I know.
You were on the
epic
dragon's
shit
side
right
the
now.
first time, but yes.
Yes, correct. And I will take a second round of attacks.
Cool.
Hopefully hit. That
That'll hit.
hits. Level 1 smite into
Okay.
this one. Hold on. 1d for each spell first. Uh, 10.
Yep.
And then my last attack. Sweet.
Sorry, your last attack was what to hit? 26?
26.
That hits. Are you
So it'll be
smitting on the final
23
hit?
damage. Yeah, I might as well smite on my head, but it'll be just another level 1.
Okay.
For an 11.
Nice. Rosalia.
Okay, if I hide behind these rocks, will I have cover from the direction he's in?
Yes.
Alright, so can I just move 30 feet up?
You can move 60 feet. No, you're not flying. You can move 30 feet.
Okay, so I'm gonna hide there.
Wait, no, you can't. Sorry.
No?
You're in difficult terrain, aren't you? Yes. It's all difficult terrain.
So if that's gonna be a concern, then I'm just gonna
15
Misty
feet.
Step there.
There is a rock here.
It's alright, I'll Misty
Okay. Eladrin step, I mean, yeah.
Would this rock grant me cover?
From where it is currently, yeah.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go there. I'll change my form to Chalice, and I'm just going to very tamely cure wounds myself at second level.
Yep. Chalice healing to yourself as well?
Yep.
Okay.
So we got 11 on 2d8 plus 5, so I heal for 19. Great, okay. And for my action, I will then cast Celestial Burst.
If you have cover from him, he has cover from you.
I'll just peek out and I'll shoot, and then I'll peek back down if that's okay. Or
We'll
like
say
from
that
the
you
side.
fired it before you moved over.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool.
But it
What
still
it is?
doesn't hit anyway.
Okay.
It's an 11.
Okay, so that concludes your turn.
Yes, it does, sir.
Okay, Jamal, listen carefully. It is lair action time. And we're back to the first lair action. So a thick, sort of misty fog and sleet pulls from the sky. Any ranged attacks that you require, or spells that require a d20 to hit, so that make an attack roll from over 60 feet away, will be at disadvantage. Sebastian,
Right, this time.
you're up.
Okay, I will go here, and I will fire up a chromatic orb.
Okay, don't forget you have bardic inspiration. Joe, can the humble be passed on and passed on and passed on?
No, that would be ridiculous.
Isn't that
get a
exactly how
5.
eloquence bards one works?
Also,
No.
also, does would he have had to take the average because
Yeah,
I
he
took
just
the
gets,
average?
he gets 5.
Right, so you can use a 5 bardic
Just a 5.
inspiration whenever you wish.
Well, he don't need that right now.
Yeah, that's a 23 to hit.
23 hits. What damage type are you using?
I want to say fire, but it sounds like a
You were told its resistances before the fight due to Rosania's excellent knowledge, and the only thing that you needed to be aware of is immune to cold damage
Okay, then
and
yes.
bludgeoning,
Fire.
slashing, and piercing from non-magical weapons, but that's not a big deal.
That's 28 fire damage.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, burn that bastard.
And then I will use one of my crystals.
How many do you have left?
I have 2 left.
Okay.
Where is it?
Sorry, it's confusing because you both have it up, don't you?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just thinking there's a lot of crystals this game. But yes, there
I'll
were 10.
use- I'll use my bardic
to
inspiration.
bring that to 24, which will
at
hit.
19.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Do Henrik and Rosania
It's
not also have that spell?
Sorry, what was that, Joe? Rico?
I said, don't Henrik and Rosania also have that Circle of Crystal spell, or is it just the wizards?
I think Rosania has it.
Sick.
It's a druid spell. Henrik can't get it unless he uses magic.
Nice.
resistance. 15 radiant
That's-
damage. Yep.
15 radiant, and then I'll go. I want to say I want to go back behind the rock, but I feel like he's gonna move soon. So
You're gonna try and
I will-
outthink him and stay put.
yeah. So I'll risk it.
I'll stay
and
here
I'll
so
risk
you
it.
move.
Yeah, it's been a while since he's moved, so I'll stay.
Okay, legendary action. He's gonna whack Torin with his tail. Henrik, you're up. Can you inspire my dragon, please? He hasn't hit yet.
I don't want to do that.
You've hit me.
Hey, that doesn't count.
On the other hand, I don't think we can. I mean, not that we're doing badly, but I just don't think we can survive till I work through his resistances. So there's not really any reason.
Well,
to
you've taken
even
like
do
13 damage so far. Can I just double check something, Torin? If I miss you, your shield doesn't do something, right? It's only if I hit you.
Only if you hit me, it does.
Okay,
You just
cool.
take a
Sorry.
d6.
Carry on.
No, that's fine. How far am I? I'm not that far from him, right?
No, not that far.
No, so I don't have to worry about the range thing with the snow
Nope,
or whatever.
you do not.
Because I almost think it might be better just to throw a rock at him. I have to go up to 5th level spells to beat the throwing the rock if I use sharpshooter.
That is pretty much how that works. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you do have to hit.
Right, I know, but then he's just going to resist, and I'm going to do like half of a shatter damage, which is nothing. Jesus.
Fair
I
assessment.
don't know. And I just all the things that I have to help people and hold people down are just not very good in this battle. Yeah, what the hell? I'll shatter.
Use your crazy
at
nature thing?
5th level. Well, if there's no nature in here, I'm not even sure there are rocks,
Not the rocks.
Oh, there's rocks.
and the rocks are only a bonus action. Then I can't do any, inspiring.
You want him to make a Constitution saving throw, or are you throwing a rock?
No, he's gonna do con save. 5th level shatter. I'm sure he'll pass, but
27, but you have
he'll
activated.
take half of whatever it is.
I believe the Yu-Gi-Oh players say you've activated my trap card. Is that correct?
Oh,
Oh.
no.
I've
Yes,
been waiting for
good
Shadow
job,
all
James.
this fight. The ceiling begins to shudder.
I was going to say, can I do what he did to us to him, but I didn't know it was going to do it to everybody. Jesus.
Seriously?
Do you even want the damage rolled on him?
Yeah, I do want the damage on him, and one of these ice spikes is going to hit him as well, and he can't dodge it, but you can. 32 is a
roll.
fucking big number.
Good roll.
Yeah. Ice
Half of it, of
pillars
course.
fall from the sky. If an ice pillar is currently over the top of your character, I am going to put them to back so that you can all...
Ooh.
Sorry. Didn't mean to do that. They've moved my buttons. It's very confusing. Okay, so if you've been hit by a pillar, which I believe is everyone
Everyone?
and him, what are the fucking chances of that? Okay, we all get to make deck saves together. Isn't that exciting?
Okay.
Sick. I love it.
I failed.
Hold on.
Oh, sick.
Okay. Did anybody get above a 16? All rolled like shit.
I did.
Fuck!
I sure did.
I'd like to use my last lucky die.
I might just
Oh
wheel
my
that,
god.
because I really need to stay alive.
The only person you can wheel is Henrik
Myself.
and yourself, yes.
I'm gonna try.
Oh, actually, I add my shield's AC to Dex saving throw, so it's a 28.
You'd already very made it. I believe those are only
16.
effects that only target you.
That's true, actually.
Okay. I rolled like shit. Lucky you guys. 24 piercing damage. To everyone other than Torin, who gets out the way.
Sick.
And you're not prone. Not a prone you can't get up from, but just a general prone. Yeah.
And what caused this?
The
The con save or the thunder damage?
The shatter noise. He does have an ability that he was going to proc anyway. But yeah, basically the tremoring, the thunderous shout, basically. The ceiling sort of wasn't very stable, and the ice spikes start falling down.
All right. Another thing that I have that I can't do.
No, you know, yes and no.
I hate to be that guy, but everyone stops flying.
Oh no, you failed your con save.
Wait,
Yeah, I roll with advantage, and I got a 7 and a 9.
But then what about your bardic inspiration? Did you use it already?
I already used it, yeah.
7 and a 9, like in total, or like on the dice?
On the die. Because I don't have any pluses with con.
You don't have a plus to con? Okay, right. That's,
Oh,
Jesus.
so
Yeah.
fast, Jen.
that's quite amusing, actually.
I got 11
Alright.
constitution. I'm a little cat.
Well, I'm gonna peek out from my pile of icy rubble and inspire Torn once more with my bonus action.
Just a note, though, so this has worked in your favor as well as out of your favor. These provide complete cover and are almost 30 foot tall. So,
But we're
nothing's
under
bad
them.
things. No. None of you are under.
Where
them,
do I
per se.
have to go to get the cover? Do I just stay underneath
you
it?
you may duck to whichever side you want.
Okay.
But like that, for example, will put you between two.
Right, okay.
Yeah. So complete. Do you mean that they're not blocking vision? Are not
No,
blocking
they
vision
are.
for you?
It's just that I wasn't.
They're not blocking my vision. They're
Okay,
not blocking.
right.
Oh,
my
no, they're
Wait a
not.
second, I
That's
don't
something
know.
else that was underneath it. That's
I don't
blocking my
know
vision.
why that has happened. Let me just draw those on. Apparently, it didn't cover. It didn't carry over from.
Here we go.
From the GM layer.
Gotcha.
Which is
I can
weird.
see even less.
Well, yes, but it also means that you
We're
have
in a
complete
90
cover
game.
from a dragon.
Mm.
I'm
So
happy.
They're
I'm
meant to work.
happy. I'm very
They're
happy.
meant to work both ways, right? You hit him with it, and he is severely wounded. That's not the button I was looking for. Okay, for a second there, I healed him to full. That's gonna be a
Oh
problem.
no.
Henrik, anything else out of you?
No, I've done everything.
Okay, let's roll the d6. That's great.
Oh,
He looks to traitor. He will.
I guess I hadn't moved at the beginning, so I would deprone myself at the end.
Yeah. Okay, that's great. He will claw at you. Oh, you're prone, aren't you? No, you didn't fail, did you?
No, I did
But
not fail.
it is a 28 to hit.
Ooh, I will.
You can't.
I will
Um,
shield.
You took your
can't.
reaction on your turn to pass the bardic inspiration onwards.
Oh, that was my reaction.
No,
True. That's
Gotta
fine.
have some caveats.
Yeah.
That is fine.
Yeah. So you will take. Ignore that completely. You'll take 16 piercing damage.
I will take 8 actually because I'm resistant to.
The piercing damage and
Physical.
slashing damage, and yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Can you make me a concentration saving throw then? Shield of Faith then.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. He will claw you a second time. 27 to hit.
That'll hit.
For 17 damage. And then he will bite you. 22 will miss, is that correct?
22 will
22
miss,
misses?
correct.
Okay, cool. Kiabo, you're up.
okay. I'm knocked prone, yes. Or I was
You are
knocked prone,
indeed
so
if you failed your save.
Yep, so half to get up.
Yep.
Which means I am back down to. So for 35 half, are we considering that as 15 or 20 speed?
15. We round down
15,
always.
right. And these crystals, are they sort of difficult terrain or impassable? or-
The whole map is difficult terrain. So you don't have to worry about that.
Right.
You can't move through the area through which you cannot see. So the crystal has like a base like this and it comes outwards. So there's a circle of vision obstruction. That's the circle you can't walk through.
So this bit I can't walk through, but
Yeah.
this bit I can, for example.
Sure,
Right.
yes. That is how that
And
works.
if it's difficult terrain with 15 speed, I can move one tile, right?
Correct.
Okay. I shall walk forward one singular lonely tile.
Yep,
And the vision obscuring effect is still running, yes.
correct.
Checking distance. That's...
Come to think of it, fly was actually really, really, really useful.
It was. It was so good.
Not flying is
That was
really
incredible.
unuseful.
Yeah. Oh, you know what?
Yeah, the difficult
Just because
terrain
I'm
does
risking
make it.
time with this, I'm going to throw out a lightning bolt, but I'm going to elemental warp the thing, so it's more like a fiery jet of plasma that the lightning creates.
Love that.
Sick.
Please draw a line.
Melter.
That's going to go in this direction because I know Torin doesn't take fire.
Okay, you're just gonna fire it through Torin's ass. Great, love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. He'll like that too.
Makes sense.
Yeah, Torin's like, thank God I've been freezing. 14
Mhm.
saving throw.
That's a fail. So
Dang.
the
I'm
lightning,
gonna
which
burn a
will
legendary resistance to succeed.
Okay, that's going to be 16 then, half 33.
Okay.
And I know this is a disadvantage, but I'm going to do
Yeah,
it
you can
anyway. I'm
throw
going
it
to
this
fire
way.
off. Yeah, I'm going to fire off a moat because
Good
why
luck.
not? Let me just take that counter down 1 real quick. And let's go for the disadvantage roll to see what happens. Wow, 26.
Let's go.
Wow. One of those was in that 20.
That is amazing.
Holy shit, that's
Nat
21
20 and a
radiant.
17.
Yeah, nice. Very good roll. The second creature turn.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay. He is going to legendary action and ask Torin to make a. Never mind. He can't fly while prone. He's just going to attack you with his tail.
Okay.
That's a nat 20.
Oh,
No.
Can I silvery barbs? Would that be possible?
No, I'm going to go with whatever
Okay.
Joe's saying because Joe does things automatically.
Oh,
No, I said I can't see, so I.
Oh, you can't see it?
Help you.
Okay,
Oh.
right. Yes, you may silvery bombs that.
I was gonna say, can't you do your cocky?
Yeah,
sorry,
so
Joe. I
don't-
didn't mean to interrupt.
No,
you. I
no,
just-
it's alright. He just has the don't be cocky bullshit, which is like super fun.
Yeah.
You want him to reroll.
On one per day.
Where's your advantage going?
It will go to. Can I? Is it within reach?
Yeah.
Is it 16? Torin.
Okay. Torin, you're up. Yeah, Torin, you're up.
Do what I forgot to do the first 2 times I casted Silvery Barbs and give somebody advantage.
He just did.
Yeah, he
did.
just gave,
Torin.
he just
Oh,
gave me
okay.
advantage.
Did you not get advantage?
Apparently, I can't pay any attention. No, I never remember
so
doing
I'm-
that. It's okay.
I am.
Stupid.
Am I prone? I am prone from falling, but not. I didn't get hit by ice, so I have to stand up.
You're not prone if you just fell from the sky.
Oh, okay then. Then I will just attack him right here.
You must make your first attack with advantage.
I will.
You must.
I must.
Yeah, it's the one thing with silvery bombs. You must use advantage. Oh, so close. 29 will hit. It's actually not as close as I thought. That's only a 18, right?
That's correct.
Yep. Nice. Any
That's
smithing?
18. That's a 20 damage plus. I'm just looking at my spell slots.
Probably not the place to save spell slots.
I know, but I want to fish for like a crit for my 3rd level.
And use the first level one.
I know, but I only have one 1st level one left. I'm trying to see if I need any of these spells. I don't really. I'm not going to cure wounds myself.
No, if you did that with lay on hands available, you really would be trolling.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah. Okay, level
Yeah.
1.
Okay, go ahead. Smith away.
Doot, doot, doot. So 8.
Yeah.
Second attack.
Is that crit? Is it that crit?
Come on. Oh,
19!
damn near.
Not today!
Oh.
Day.
Damn near.
Not this time.
18.
damn.
Any smithing?
I'm gonna reroll. I'm gonna reroll that slashing damage because I can. Keep forgetting to do that.
We need more than a 4. Excuse me.
Well, it was a 1, so take
Right.
3 away, and then I will smite. How about
I've got
that?
everybody else saying smith. I'm very pleased. Is he going to be smitten?
Oh, we'll
Definitely
see.
what that
Uh,
means.
Yeah, second round of attacks.
Sorry, did I get some damage from the smite?
Yeah, 11.
Alright, cool. Didn't hear that. Next. You rolled an 18. You rolled a 19. You rolled a 17. Damage.
Take that. I'll take that. 21.
Nice.
Let's see here.
He's looking rough.
That's a smite
Mm-hmm.
for another 14.
Yep.
And my last attack, which was not a crit, but it's still.
You rolled 4 times.
Wait, have I?
You rolled the 18, the 19, 17. No, you're right. Sorry. And then a 16.
Yeah, this is my last. This is my last one, right?
Yep. Sorry. It was the re-roll of the
worries.
savage attack thing that confused me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go ahead. Say 18.
I will re-roll. The savage attack.
Yep. And you roll
okay.
worse than a 2? No, you cannot. Nice. Extra 5 damage.
Very good. And fucking god damn it, should I save my last smite in case I need this little 3rd level spell?
For what? The next combat?
The next round.
His
The
skin
next
is
round,
hanging
if
off
you
in
live.
tatters. There are fiery wounds all over him. He's got a beard of blood. He's lost a tooth. His eye is half closed and he's got bruising around it like he's been punched in a bar fight. His claws are cracked. His knees are weak. His arms are heavy. Doesn't even have arms. Would you like to see?
God damn it, I might as well.
You might indeed as well.
I might as well. Hey, that's not a bad smite. 19.
Okay. Does that conclude your turn?
Don't have any bonus actions left, I don't think. Ooh. I can channel divinity to get a level 2 spell slot back, and so I will.
Love that for you. Rosania. Well, legendary action, he swipes his tail at Torin and misses.
Sweet.
Oh,
I'm beginning to wonder how many dragons I would have had to throw at you for this fight to be a challenge. Rosania.
3.
So you described him as quite roughed up, right?
He's looking awful.
Starry
he's
form
he's a
archer.
mess. Okay, cool. Yeah.
22 to hit.
hits.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna charge up a 5th level guiding bolt.
Okay, please miss.
No, don't do that to me, James.
Go on, miss. One more lair action. Give me one more lair action. No,
23.
Go ahead, roll the damage.
Come on now. Don't fail me, dice. 30 damage.
Is described.
Yeah.
Oh my god! It's the first time this has happened. So I think Rosania quickly shifts into her archer form, and as she's spinning, she fires her bolt, and then as she stops, you see her charging this guiding bolt, witnessing Torin using all of his might with the divine smite, and she just so invigorated by this that this guiding bolt just blasts onto the dragon, and you're all blinded by the light. And what happens next?
That's the dragon falls to the ground. Head destroyed. You find yourself standing over the corpse of a dead dragon. What are we doing?
Wow.
How?
Wow.
Is everyone all
Well,
right?
I'm
Not a
I'm
scratch.
well. I'm good enough.
I think one
Really thought we were
person's
gonna die.
mildly wounded. It's quite
Me,
depressing if you ask me.
It's almost depressing to me too, because I was like, well, I'll kind of play healer this fight, and I didn't need to.
No, I mean,
Me
Rosania's
neither.
got incredible healing as well, right? And it's just, yeah.
Didn't even use it.
So, I'm feeling. Not me. I feel that all of us
Not you.
really are mighty. That's incredible.
Well, now don't get ahead of
Made-
yourself.
Look at what we've just accomplished.
Yeah,
We
Kiavo,
have truly
you
made
don't
the
get ahead
world
of
a safer
yourself.
place with this one moment alone.
That is true, but
You're absolutely right, Cavo.
How can we not describe ourselves as mighty? Look at what we've accomplished.
You could just not say it. You could focus on the good you've done, and that be glad that it's helped people, without worrying
Oh,
about it
that's
helping
true.
you in your own estimation.
That's very true.
Or maybe you should have just thought of yourself as mighty already without even needing to take down a dragon.
Torin, with his foot on the dragon's head, just gets like so dejected after Henrik says that, and he's just like, God fucking damn it. Takes his foot off the dragon's head.
Anyway, we're here for helping someone in particular, I believe, not just ridding the
Indeed.
mountains of a dragon.
Oh yes, of course, Lagon.
Onwards and upwards, yes.
Yes, with haste. He's waited long enough.
Hennick says that. Joe reminds everybody this place is filled with treasure.
Yeah, I was literally just gonna say, you guys might be going to the door. I'm going to the magic
Okay, I
item.
figured Sebastian would stop us. I was just
Can we like hither
Like, oh,
thither?
they went with me
Sebastian-
too easily.
Oh no, Sebastian won't stop you guys, but he's not following.
Okay, maybe we got a little ahead of ourselves.
We didn't need to
Maybe.
climb it on the way out.
James, you're muted.
James muted. James
Am I?
muted.
How excited.
Yeah.
Before we do any looting or any dukes saving, we're going to
Level up.
level up.
Yeah!
Oh, yeah.
Yes! And take a short break. We'll be right back.
Go.
Hello, and welcome back to episode 53 of Beldania. And we have some loot to give out. Lots of loot. As you look around you, you are surrounded by gold. And a huge collection of gems. I don't know how you guys are going to go about collecting up the gold. But if you want to know, in total, there is 20,000 silver pieces, 10 diamonds worth 300 gold to sell, but 5,000 gold for the purpose of spellcasting. A large collection of gems worth roughly 1,000 gold pieces. I have to remind you that that is 10,000 gold pieces in regular game, including rubies, alexandrites, citrines, azurites, blue spinels, jade, jacinth, fire opals, moonstones, obsidian, pearl, rhodochrosite, tiger eye, topaz, tourmaline, and yellow sapphires. Just a reminder, any price that's stated on D&D Beyond, you can literally just divide by 10. And you'll get Beldania prices. But that is a total of 7,000 gold pieces plus 1,000 golds worth of gems.
I just bought 6 houses.
Well, yeah, technically there's actually 4,000 gold pieces worth of gems, but 3,000 of those are diamonds. Yeah, so there's a load of stuff. Back it all up. There are also some magic items that stand out as mildly
There's
remarkable.
more?
Oh yeah, there's a whole lot more. There are 11 different weapons, all magical, all +1s. So there's a hand axe, battle axe, a long sword, a halberd, a dagger, all that sort of thing. But you can just write down 11 +1 weapons, because none of them are good enough for any of you guys to use at this point. But standing,
Can I hang them up in the house until
Yeah, of course you
someone
can.
needs one to
Of course you
sell for whatever they need?
there is a single piece of magical armor that, as Torin
I
picks it
know,
up,
I know,
expands
Bruno.
in his hand. Oh, go on, Bruno. What?
I was just saying, I know
I'm
Bruno.
gonna sneeze.
Oh, right. Yeah. I also know Bruno. He's kind of cool. Anyway, as I was saying, I keep opening the MVPs instead of the loot list because they're both in the notepad document. There is a beautifully shining chain shirt that, as Torin picks it up, it increases in size to his size, and then as he puts it down, it goes back to a normal size. This is the first piece of magical armor you found that changes size based on the wearer or wielder. And as you look at it, it is made of adamantine. This is an adamantine chain shirt. I will let you ID that for free. Kiavo, as you're stumbling around, you see 2 magical potions. One of which glows this amazing, like, white silver color that's almost blinding to look at. And one of which is sort of glistening gold.
Okay, I'd like to take the time to examine these potions.
Give me
real
your
quick,
alchemy
see-
check, please. I will need 2, 1 for each.
Yeah, I'm just going back to my character sheet real quick.
Yep,
I was just
white
looking
potion
at the spell.
first, then gold potion. Sebastian, you happen upon a case with scrolls in it.
Oh dear.
The second roll. You don't know what either of these are. they would require the identify spell or a short rest.
Okay,
Do you have the identify spell?
I don't know.
What is that? Sebastian, in your scroll case, you find scrolls of Wall of Ice, Magnificent Mansion, and Earthquake.
I do have it, sorry.
Delicious.
Yeah, you can ritual cast it twice then, that's absolutely fine. You will find that they are a potion of speed and a potion of cloud giant strength.
Okay.
Just so for once, Torin can have more strength than armor class for no good reason because he hits with dex.
Ooh.
I had both of these as Torin because I have a feeling like Torin will be able to make the
I
best
have
use out
no
of
idea what
both.
Torin is going to use with the strength potion for, but it'll be fun, right? And then as you're all looking around,
Grappling.
I think, Hennick, you happen upon an eye patch. Looks a bit like this.
Oh. That's
Tiny
the
kid.
dad.
Well, that's strange.
Torin, you happen upon a really cool looking helmet.
Oh. Scary.
Rosania, you happen upon a pendant made like a snowflake. Sebastian, you see a really cool like flame torchy thing.
Is that the fucking whip that dragged Gandalf to the pits of hell?
It might be. It might be. Does anybody have any innate ways of attempting to... What the fuck just happened? Any innate ways of attempting to identify these things?
I have identify.
Okay, do you want to just walk around ritually casting it? Do you have the... Well, it's not a consumed thing, is it, identify? It doesn't consume the...
No, not
No.
the
Ritual,
ritual,
right?
No, it's a ritual.
Great, okay. Well, in that case, I can reveal to you that you guys have found a Boreal pendant.
Ooh.
I know, Jamal, this is
Ooh.
slightly less exciting because you've already used it before. So I am going to say don't have it on Kiavo, put it on someone else. Because Jamal has this in another campaign. A great helm of Karth, the last remnants of a long-lost kingdom. This helm was rumored to have been gifted to the dragon rider known as Karthathan by one of the ancient worms of lore, once only thought to be legends and myth. This helm hints at the truth and was pulled from the depths of an ancient crater deep beneath dark waves before being lost. This helm grants the wearer +1 AC and knows how to perfectly read, speak, and write Draconic. The wearer may also cast the Tongues spell once per long rest. So there is that available for somebody. Torin, you cannot put that on top of a mask. Don't be ridiculous.
I can't put it on, but if it's a mask and then the helmet.
But it's so
also,
fun.
we're not giving you the ability to speak Draconic. You've already got it. There is the Torchbearer's Reach, a beautiful fire whip. It gives off bright light in a 20 feet radius and dim light for another 20 feet. And you can stretch it out to do cool things. It doesn't hurt you while you hold the whip. You can snuff the fire out with your hand or extinguish it as a bonus action. I have no idea what you're going to do with that, but it did have a little song written at the bottom on the description. So I thought that was kind of cute. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it find, let it fry, let it blind, let it shine. And finally, that eye patch that you happened upon, Mr. Hennick. It is Lion's eye patch, once worn by Dorganon, a famed captain of a well-known mercenary company. This patch was thought to have been retired along with its master. Surfacing after many years in a tavern with a young man who claimed to be Dorganon III, it was lost during a late night dice game many years ago. Where this patch gains advantage on all perception checks, dark vision to 30 feet, which can be extended to 60 feet, etc., etc. I think I've put all of these on D&D Beyond, so I've also slightly changed the functionality on the Lion's eye patch. So it's all there. Feel free to delve into it as and when you please. You may also harvest the dragon for parts, Torin, if you wish to give me a hunter-gatherer's check.
Ah, so close. 15.
I will that.
Okay. Out of D6.
Four.
Why can't I do this?
Need to use my wheels, don't I?
Okay. You are able to get. You'll need to write this down. 7 dragon's tooth. 8 dragon's scale. and 2 vats of dragon's blood. I need a second hunter's gatherer's tool with advantage as you get to the center and you attempt to carve out the heart of the dragon.
23.
Oh,
That's a pass. You may take 1 dragon's heart.
Oh,
It's
That's
said to be the
insane.
universal cure. A dragon's heart is immeasurable in war. Alongside the rumors surrounding the blood of a dragon, this is why countless adventurers will still try and slay a dragon in its own lair.
What do you mean by cure?
I don't know. So say the legends. They
So
call it
we
the
could give it
universal
to the
cure.
king and queen. Not the king and queen. The
That's what you meant. The king.
yeah, the king and queen. Yes, half a heart each.
Traditionally used in alchemy potions of the highest quality. You can create potions that are otherwise known to be legendary. Yeah.
So there is a spell that I really, really want to be able to cast, but it requires an object with the image of a dragon engraved on it, worth at least
What's the
500
spell?
gold pieces. It's Summon Draconic Spirit. Let me send it.
It's fine. I have a list here of Beldania material components.
Well, would I be able to
replace
grab
them all.
one of
I replaced them all.
diamonds?
So it is. It requires 5 gold pieces worth of gem dust. That's it. Which you already have.
Then, so I don't even need this dragon's engraving.
No.
Oh,
All the
okay.
material components were changed for Beldania to A, consist of items that actually exist in the world, and B, that but that doesn't consume it, does it?
I would hope not, because I imagine it'll be kind of cool for Rosania to
Yeah,
go around
correct.
and
So
show
it's
like
just-
this image of a dragon.
Just
and-
you can carve the image of a dragon onto something and use that instead. But yes, it's not a. All of the material components of Beldania were changed to be attainable, basically.
Torrin would present the dragon's heart to Kiavo, having no idea what to do with it, but just innately having gone straight for it after harvesting the other parts.
Yeah.
I've only read of these briefly in texts, I believe. I wouldn't know.
You do know how to
so far.
preserve it. This one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll definitely preserve the thing, but
A casket
I'm
filled
very
with salt.
doubtful I'd know what to do with it yet.
Correct. You've heard rumors of legendary potions, but you're not sure what to do with them. Whatever you do, you don't do it now.
Yeah, I'm definitely preserving
That's really
the
where
damn
we're
thing.
at. Yeah. Bear with me a second.
Oh boy!
But the true mission, of course, is to head onwards. The Duke, is that correct?
Yes.
Yes, onwards and upwards.
Okay. And as you pass through the back of the tunnel, you're led into a thin, winding, icy tunnel that winds upwards, like a small path to climb. As you get near the top, you notice a sort of circular portal area, exit, that is lined with magical runes. Yeah, whoever wishes to can inspect those if they wish.
I would
You
like
know
to
that it
take a
is targeting people coming into it, not so where you're coming from. You're not affected by it. Sebastian and Chiavo, if you both want to give me Arcana checks, you're looking for 2 different things due to your different understandings.
look.
Looking awful is what that is.
Chiavo is distracted by the beautiful vista up ahead. Sebastian, however, notices a couple of things. First of all, that, as I said, this is targeted at anybody trying to come through this area, so you might need to be careful on returning. And secondly, it seems to be focused on mind magics, enchantments, mind-altering effects. And in fact, as you walk through and turn back, does anybody have a wisdom score that is just innately below 14? Sebastian?
Yes.
I have a 12.
Sebastian
10.
and
10.
Torin. As you turn back and look, you don't see that path anymore. Instead, you see an endless mountain that wanders downwards with paths going off in different directions. You are seeing hallucinatory terrain now. You know where you came from, and you're able to put your hand through it and dispel the illusion. But when you first turned back, it was as if you were looking down at this huge, endless mountain. And in fact, just Torin, as you turned back, give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
19.
For one moment, you sort of have that, where did we come from? How did we get here? And then you're like, no, I know how we got here. What was my brain doing? But yeah, through this information, you can garner the fact that there's some sort of hallucinatory terrain and modified memory-ish sort of stuff going on with this area. Might be why the Duke was unable to really tell you where he was when he was on a little tiny peak, right? It should have been really easy for him to say, I'm at the top of a mountain, but he didn't understand it. The second thing that is worth noting is that you've come up into an overhang, so that the peak of the mountain hangs over the back of you and leans forward, giving this sort of really tiny, narrow window out. But effectively, you're in prison room. There is nowhere for this people to go. And huddled at the back is the Duke and an elf. They look cold and weary, despite the little fire that's burning in front of them. And as the Duke sort of sees you, he sort of... Is that... And he sort of jumps to his feet and runs over and sort of begins embracing you one by one. Unbelievable! Unbelievable. I never thought you'd make it. Never thought I'd ever see a friendly face again.
We did just kill an ancient dragon for you.
You did what?
Just FYI. Yeah.
Well, we don't know how old it was.
This
right?
body is back there if you want to go see.
Back where? And he peers past you. And I didn't see you coming up the mountain.
Well, there's
I
some-
will crack the box open with the anti-magic crystal in it.
Sick. I'd forgotten
yes.
about that. That is so cool. The bag of holding becomes incredibly heavy all of a sudden, and you tilt to the side. But apart from that, realistically, as soon as you do this, you see his eyes sort of go wide. He's sort of... I feel strange. He looks past and... Is this where I've been? We were led here by a man. He was a strange man.
What man?
He looked like an elf, but no elf I'd ever seen before. He stood almost 6.5 foot tall. Long black hair. Crystal blue eyes.
We know the suspect.
Quick god check.
Yeah.
Quick
Maybe.
god check. Do we know the visual descriptions? Oh yeah, of course we know visual descriptions of the wild
You've met
elves.
them.
We've got we've met them, yes.
You've-
So I'd like
he
to.
he seems to be describing one that you left with. But you can obviously put 3 and 3 together and work out.
Oh, it's
that
him.
it
Talking
is
about
not-
Birch?
No.
No, not the other one.
Excuse me. Bert has emerald green eyes, thank you very much.
That is a regular elf.
I did say
The
black.
brother.
It's actually dark brown. He seems to be describing Cal to you, but you can make the assumption that what he's actually describing is Cal's father.
His dad, yeah.
And that's not
Grandfather.
the elf that's
Right, right.
That's not the
Ooh,
elf
he
that's
got
with
that.
him.
He got that Dragon Age tattoo. Nice.
The elf with him is blonde and looks really rough. And in fact looks almost identical to a character you've played before. I think his name is Fendus.
Natasha.
Fendis.
Is that right?
Fendis.
He's a ranger, yeah.
Yeah. He looks
Yes!
very like when I said you, I was
My
specifically
brother.
talking to you, Bruno.
My
Um,
brother. I did.
Yes, so he looks he's not Fendus, but he looks very like Fendus. You know Fendus has a brother who is also a scout in the mountains. He has told you about that. You can assume that to be this guy. And he's also looking a bit confused, but a little less. He sort of turns to you and, it's true. He cast strong magics upon us. I had forgotten until this moment. I think I wouldn't recognize the peak of Gathrak, shoulders of the world. I travelled here once as a youngster, but not into the mountain. It's rumoured that a deadly dragon, I assume that you fought, inhabits the peak upon the shoulders, as they say. Must be mighty warriors to have come so far.
But, brother,
We truly are.
Yes,
you did not see this man that Lord Lagon speaks of.
I did. He cast strong magics upon us. I did not recognize him for any elf that I would have understood. Different. But at the time, magics he cast upon us crushed my mind into nothing. I feel so weak having to admit it.
I'll share a knowing eye with the party, because I think we've all caught on.
Yeah,
It's pretty obvious.
100%. Yeah.
It's all right, friend.
But this is the
No
first.
shame.
Just a reminder: this is the first time that you have noted that the wild elves have a connection with any political issues.
Right.
Oh.
That's the connection that's being made, right?
Oh.
And on that
Yeah.
bombshell, did you prepare teleport, Kiana?
Well, I couldn't prepare it yet.
No, you'll need a nap by the campfire. But
Yes.
I think that is a mighty good place to. You want a tree stride?
I can just I can wind walk us back home. But
Damn.
this comes with a caveat. I would like to wind walk us to the moose. And when we are next to the moose, because I can do 10 willing creatures, I would like to rescue the moose, please.
And
On
put
the
him
way
back-
out.
Put him back home.
Yes. That is very important for Rosania.
Okay. But I think
Sandringham, but that works.
I don't think the Duke wants to go to Sandringham either.
It's a safe place to start off.
I think what we will do is say that you will take rest here after your grand dragon fight.
Yes, we'll have a nice.
On the pile of treasure. You'll spend the evening brushing the treasure into your sack.
Our tent.
And we are going to end session there.
Sure.
That is the important thing. And you will have a whole week to think about all the different ways you can save a moose.
And a whole week to distribute the loot of which
Oh,
we have.
the moose will become Rosania's mount.
You want
No,
dragon
not at
meat
all.
for dinner?
Maybe.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah,
how
no
a Dragonborn would feel about that.
That is sort of like almost cannibalism, isn't it?
Almost, yes.
It'd be like if we ate like a gorilla or a monkey or something, like a chimp.
I'm just going to.
Who's eating what now? A moose is eating a dragon?
I said maybe
No.
we should. I said,
Isn't that how
should we eat
COVID
the
started?
dragon? But then we have a Dragonborn with us, so it might
Oh,
be a bit weird.
It's the dragonborn eating the dragon. I was like, the moose eating the dragon is not like a person eating a gorilla. Where are we?
I've just whacked all of the
Oh, thank
loot
you.
into the Discord so that you can find them all on
Oh,
D&D
cool.
Beyond and put them all in Joe's inventory.
Mhm.
Which brings us to the timeless tradition of MVPs. I shall start where I finished, and I believe that was with Josh.
Oh my goodness! Look at you remembering. A little one is you successfully using a Yu-Gi-Oh term. Deserves a round of
Woo! Go me!
applause.
I've never played Yu-Gi-Oh! Mana.
You did. Their fight was very fun.
Okay, I can say just that.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
just that.
I mean, it was a combat, right? That's
Also,
what we've
like,
done this
just-
session, is a
just-
combat.
Just
and
a
loot.
miss. Just a miss. Like MVP. I got so close to killing the dragon, and I was gonna say that I was the White Death.
Oh,
But Rosania beat me to it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Our little white-furred monster. Jamal.
First things first, that was certainly one of the combats of all time.
Really? It was
That was
very
certainly one of the-
simple. Like, you guys...
That's what I'm saying. It was certainly one of the
Yeah.
combats of all time. We absolutely obliterated that fucking dragon like it was nothing. That was a shocker.
Just for reference, in case you're curious, that was an ancient white dragon with double HP.
ooh,
Double!
wrecked him.
Yeah. But there was no point giving it you a single HP, because I noticed with the Remorize that you were destroyed in a round and a half. Even without the long rest, it would have been... It wouldn't have been relevant. Like,
And I
It's
have
just-
three
yeah.
minor
Mhm.
comical ones.
Yeah, you can have one. Just
Fine,
because they're
okay.
probably written down for me as
Yep,
well, right?
sure. And if they're not covered by the end, I'll do it. All right, first one is Torrin's hard as fuck.
Great, that's at the top of my MVP list. You can keep that one. Torrin, Rico's unfortunate phrasing. I don't think it was very intentional, was it? But it was brilliant. Who knows? But Rico, your MVP.
Mouse. Yeah, lots of good moments. If I had to pick one though, I think it would be so we had just bested a dragon, which is let's face it, that's what everyone wants to do in D&D. We want to beat a dragon, and then a Kiavo in character is just wow, look at how far we've come. We're so mighty, and then fucking Joe comes in with Hennick, and he's just sit the fuck down. We need to go save Lagon, and then we're all just all right.
Look how the dragon can't be pleased about it.
Yeah. So fucking jokes. I was
I love
oh,
that.
you bastard.
I did really enjoy that. That was fun. Joe, fun spoiler.
Well, I mean, I've given this in weeks past, but I'll start with I once again and very much enjoyed the dragon sleeping sounds.
Oh, good.
The whistling and snoring dragon. But I think otherwise I'll just give it to lair actions. I enjoyed the various lair actions quite a bit. I always enjoy that stuff that sort of enters in, and they were all good.
Yeah, I always try and change the lair actions, because a lot of the lair actions in base D&D 5e, if you take so an ancient white dragon is a creature that genuinely exists, and I didn't change its stat block much. I made it resistant to physical weapons that aren't magical, just because I think that dragons should be. All my dragons are edited like that, and I changed the lair actions. That's the only editing I did, and doubled its HP. And yeah, I just try and make it so that it's things that actually interact with the players. Me going, oh, there's now 6 miles of mist around. Oh, big, wow, cool, yeah.
Right.
So that's, I'm glad you liked the changes. Bruno.
So a lot of people have already mentioned stuff that I was thinking, like Torrin and stuff. But the main thing is, I was actually quite scared coming into this, because I felt like I wasn't gonna be up to par to heal everybody. And when I saw everybody spread, I was getting really scared. But my highlight is just you guys did so well with mitigating the damage that I didn't have to heal once that whole fight. That was brilliant. I loved it. That was my highlight.
I mean, it was crazy. It was crazy. I think Torrin's armor class had something to do with that. Just, he's just... and the problem is, right, is the dragon can move, but it's not that maneuverable during its own turn. And if it moves on a legendary action, you guys can then move in response, right? And because you guys were flying and so spread, there was no logical reason to hit anything other than Torrin a lot of the time. I tried. I flew over to
also, I don't think Torrin failed a single saving throw.
Nope.
Against lair effect.
Yeah.
And a few times he got hit, I had the diamond skin up, so it was resistant anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I think that overall, I think I did 11 damage to you.
After all the thing, I went down to 120.
Yeah.
133. No, sorry, we leveled up now, so it was 123, which is actually, if you take away the max HP from
it's higher than his max HP.
It's just one off from my max
right?
HP.
Yeah, I thought I hadn't even got you below your traditional max. I think the person I hurt the most was actually Rosania, and even that was 35 damage. It was pathetic.
I was gonna say also Rosania. I don't know if you remember, but I gave you that dragon breastplate that should have given you advantage to breath attacks if you had taken
breath attacks.
I did take a few. One of them was a breath attack. That's all right.
Yeah, but it's a cool item. I do think as well though, it could have been 3 ancient white dragons. I think you guys would have been fine. Even if those breaths
with double HP.
No,
maybe
just 3 standard.
HP.
Well, even it would have been a long fight, but I don't think it would have been a really scary one.
I mean, you give us a lot of stuff.
This is really scary.
Yeah, I mean, there are you guys. That's what I mean. The whole point of Beldania, right, is you started at less than nothing, and you built into this super OP-ness. Wow, OP-ness.
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 Rock hard.
Yes, you built up to the point at which you're super powerful, and that's the whole point of the campaign, right? And we will get to the point where you're even more powerful and even more powerful and even more powerful before eventually.
Yes.
But you've got to assume that the wild elves, who are 5,000-year-old sorcerers, might be stronger than an ancient white dragon. Who knows?
Also, RIP to all those pixies.
So I've got a couple of MVPs. I was so glad the Pixies got a turn, and then they used 7 failed polymorphs. That was
my
great.
God.
I knew it was coming. I was
love
trying
that.
to
Like I was at the
learn
casino. I felt like I was at like a freaking
I
craps
at
table.
least thought that you might have got a legendary resistance out of him. Nothing.
Yeah, I really tried.
It was hilarious. I loved the stay humble Torrin, and then he doesn't stay humble, rolls, gets a 2, and if he had stayed humble, he would have hit. That was brilliant. And so relevant to Torrin, right? Who's just like wearing his gilt gold dragon skin mask and his beautiful cloak, and he's got this wonderful
What do you mean
ring.
stay humble?
Stay humble, my ass. And then,
I'm literally like flying. Like,
and then he just like stabbing walls and missing the dragon, which was beautiful. Yeah, I loved the drama of Josh failing Fly and just how good Fly was. Like at the time when you said it, I was like, why are you choosing to fly against a flying creature that's going to be on the ground? Like, I don't really see it. And then I thought, hold on, you've negated all the difficult terrain. You've doubled everyone's movement speed, which is 2 very relevant points. And you removed any ground effects, such as if anybody was to step on that slippery lake, you have to make a dex save when you stand on it or be knocked prone and have disadvantage on a dex save to get up, right? So there's this whole, like, frozen lake thing, and you were just like, no. So it was really cool. I loved Fly. I think that was super effective. But overall, it's just going to go to the party as a whole and just how much cool damage you do. And, you know, it's just everyone has got something that's so interesting. Like, even, I mean, Joe was saying I haven't got a huge amount because I've got nature stuff and I've got ice stuff, right? But if all you did in that fight was bardic inspiration and had it passed on, it's still cool.
Yeah, I will say that I often don't get as much enjoyment out of that, and I save it for my other reaction type things. And this time it was really fun to just sort of make a difference using that. So
yeah, I mean, I think it's so cool, and like, yeah, there's just everybody has their own little way to do something fun and funky, and yeah, you guys are just the boss. Welcome to level 13. Welcome to 7th level spells. Josh is very excited. He's never cast a 7th level spell yet, so I'm looking forward to that. You neither, Bruno?
I'm sorry, me neither. I was muted.
Yeah. That's really cool. I'm really glad to see us entering this phase. We will get to level 20. That is gonna happen. So yeah. Look forward to another 50 episodes. Tommy G Live, it's lovely to see you. Welcome in. We go live about 3 hours ago. On a regular Sunday, if you wish to catch us. But from us today, that is where we are going to end.
Can I take 2 more MVPs real quick?
Go on, spit them out.
2 more little ones. The other one was the funny thing about using the clump of cave and the
clump of cave, yes, and bedrock. Yes,
I'd
I'd forgotten about that. And your final one?
The plague that is smitting. It is spreading.
Ah, yes, you must smit so that they can be smitten with you. But it is where we're going to end. So if you guys would like to say goodbye,
Bye.
bye now.
we shall see you soon.